What's happening? We live? We live? Can I say that without getting sued by Big Choo? Can I say we live? Huh, Big Choo?
I'm not trying it.
I tried it.
I love you, Mama.
It's episode 3, y'all. Tune in either here, on the website, on the radio. Check us out. We finna have some fun.
What's the phone number? I'm about to put them on.
504-260-9265.
Okay, that's real.
What's up, New Orleans? Welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show. Episode 3. I'm your boy, DC Paul. To my right, what's your name, sweetheart?
Hello, everybody out there. I'm the one, the only, the incredible, the sensational Aries, known as Oshun.
Okay, all right. And to my left, homie, what's your name, man?
It's your boy Martin Bats, Bradford. Catch me at MisterBats on all your social media platforms, and we in this here.
Yeah, make sure you spell out the Mister, right?
Spell that Mister out,
like
man.
Silly did.
Yeah.
He caught me off guard.
So look, man, this episode 3, and we kind of getting into the swing of things. I'm pretty new to radio. I've been having a radio voice for quite some time. I finally got my own radio show, right? So here's the deal. I've been trying to do some, some research, trying to get better at this, right? So I was watching Martin. By the way, not this Martin, although he has an amazing podcast. He's been doing it for a while. His podcast is a radio format. It's called the WBOK Podcast. You can catch that on a whole bunch of platforms, right?
Wherever you get your podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, all that. But what you saying, DC Paul? And you got the type of voice that you look like you didn't have that voice since you was like 3.
Yeah, man. I hit early puberty and then the second and third puberty, and the mustache still ain't got here. Clearly,
I'm mustacheless with you, my dude.
So look, I was watching Martin, right? And you know how? Well, I'm sorry, I was watching Martin, the TV show. He was
Martin
a radio.
Payne. Yeah, Martin Payne.
Right?
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence playing the character, Martin Payne. He was a radio DJ,
jack, right?
So he had he had his little tagline like, "Hey, this is the insane Martin Payne on WZUP. What's up?"
Yeah.
Right. So I was trying to have something like that, right? So I was thinking like, this is the slim and tall DC Paul on WBOK. We be okay.
And I like how you went down the intonation with that.
Yeah, because
we be okay.
Yeah, because it ain't like we be okay. It ain't the same thing as we be okay.
Like we gonna be all right.
And okay.
Yeah.
How about this?
We be all right.
You were tuned into WBOK. Don't get nothing on you. I like that one. I feel like because WBOK has been a black station in New Orleans since like the 50s or so. Since like I may be misquoting the decade.
Keep selling it. Keep selling it. Keep selling it.
But I feel like
we're not buying it right now.
I feel like at some point in the 70s there was a black disc jockey on the station who ended all of his shows like this is Vernell Mercadale on WBOK. Don't get nothing on you.
So I can see that on the T-shirt, but I think you need to keep going. Back to that drawing board.
I'm trying to make don't get nothing on you work. Let's see.
You know what? I like don't get nothing on you more than we be okay.
Really?
Because we be okay. Yeah. Don't make me get excited to peep out the Misbelief, which is the show that we want to be checking out.
You have to think about it
it's
too.
Like WZUP. What's up? Okay, so all right, Oshun, if you think of a tagline, a catchphrase, what you got for the Misbelief Radio Show?
If I can think of a tagline for the Misbelief Radio Show, so I think we have to dissect like the misbelief is something that comes from something else. Like New Orleans people always turn one word into another word. Like if you're from here, words mean different things. So maybe we should, I don't know, the misbelief, the unicorns.
What?
Stardust.
The Misbelief brand has a slogan that's sweet fruit bait. Sweet street fruit juice
for the soul.
Sweet street fruit juice for the soul. You don't even know it. How you gonna try to cut me off?
I know it.
No, you. So okay, Bats, if you could think of a tagline for the Misbelief Radio Show, what are you thinking?
Misbelief Radio Show. Hop in your grandma fence.
Hopping your grandma fence.
I do like humping your hopping.
Not humping.
Not humping. Hopping your grandma fence. Okay, so that's a close second to don't get nothing on you. Because I really like don't get nothing on you. I feel like that can be used in so many ways, man. Like
I feel like
when you leave here,
yeah,
don't get nothing on you.
Don't get nothing on you. I mean, it's grown on me. I feel like you came up with this, and you was like, you know what? I feel like this is the one. And then when we looked at you, like, You was like, wait, no, you're not gonna ruin my dreams.
Okay,
So actually, you know,
yeah.
that's a phrase that black men used to use when they were saying goodbye to other black men. It was like, don't get no charges on you, whatever trouble you. That's
bring the history. Bring the history.
Whatever trouble you used to get into, don't get no evidence. Joseph, whatever you're doing when you leave this radio station, don't get nothing on you. Protect yourself.
And Joseph is our brother that's got us live.
Tuning into the Facebook Live, man. The brother Joseph is here. I kind of like WBOK because we as millennials on this show, we're proving that
we're okay.
The future, well, better than okay, man. Like the future is bright in the hands of millennials. Like we'll be okay. People are worried about what's going on. We'll be okay. Oshun, you for instance, you are a millennial.
Correct.
Although most of your friends either geriatric or have geriatric names.
True.
Right?
Yes.
We have there's a Sophia. What
Yes.
up, Sophia?
Hi, Sophia.
There's a Grace, a Gertrude.
You have a Gertrude.
There's a
Dirty G.
there's a Clotilda.
There is not a Clotilda.
There has to be a Clotilda.
No, there's
Okay.
not a Clotilda.
So you are still a millennial, but you operate like the type of millennial that would rather sip sweet tea on the porch while the warm southern breeze blows through your wild magnolias and whatnot, right?
I am definitely a southern lady, yes. I'm a millennial first, but a southern lady, like real 1.5-ish.
And how you operate with all of the old people and the old souls and the old names and the old smells around you all the time? Like, how does that help?
I'm old people churn. You know,
Yeah.
that's the saying in New Orleans. I was raised by my grandparents, so it's easier for me to adapt to that kind of life. Like, I can go without TV, but if I watch TV, it's 90s TV. I'm stuck in a bubble.
I know. I know.
And I like flower patterns.
I was waiting for you to say it because I wasn't going to push out there. She's stuck in a bubble. But I like that your millennial voice comes from an old soul. And
Yes.
like we as millennials are diverse people, your millennial voice comes from like, would I say an old soul? Have you gotten that before? I wouldn't say an old soul. You got old eyes, like you done seen some things.
Definitely.
But I feel like your voice comes from very current. Because I think your voice is very current. Like your ideas, the things you say. I ain't trying to stroke you. Not on the radio.
Like stroking me,
No thanks. I'm just saying, brother. Like let's
My
describe
hair.
your millennial voice. How would you describe it, brother?
Man, you just put me on the spot with that. What's funny enough is I was raised by my grandparents as well. So it's a thing where you find yourself, you understand the old values, but you still. I personally like to remix it. You dig? I understand what they talk about from your history. You can see where you've gone, so you won't go back there necessarily. But you could take the things that you need to progress. Progressive. So I'm gonna go with the word progressive, passion, mixed with some misbelief juice. We're going to leave it at that for right now.
Okay, well, that's cool for right now. So, the co-creator of TheMisbelief, Miss India Mack, she's in the building. Of course, she wasn't on time. Of course, she wasn't here on time to get to the microphone, but she'll be here soon. Why we can't be on time? I'm asking you.
We be okay.
Mail lady.
We be okay.
I feel like people's mail are not on time, and I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. Make sure you cover up your name tag because it's on Facebook Live. All right.
You got to let the people listen to know who you're talking to.
I know. We have imaginary friends
That's funny
here.
because if you're listening and you're a mail lady, that I was talking to you, huh? So like, were you talking to me?
See, I told y'all misbelief, magic. We make people up.
All right. I was actually talking to the young lady in the studio. She was here for the first episode, and she's back for episode 3 because she had so much fun. Or she just don't want to be on the mail route right now. But also because she here with my man Aaron Neville, our studio engineer. He just emptied a whole bag of hot Cheetos into his mouth as I was sending him a shout. He turned the bag upside down and chewed with his mouth open. He's so New Orleans.
Right.
So New Orleans, man.
Right there.
So we got a pretty good show for you guys this week. We have Miss Tavia Osbey. Or is it Osbey? I'm gonna ask her when she get here. But she's the manager for my favorite local band, Tank and the Bangas. She's their management. She also manages our very first guest that we had on the radio, Mr. Alfred Banks. She's a part of a group called Simple Play. They do artist management and whatnot. But also, when we talk about what's going on out here, my man Madania Graves is back with his one social. What I called it? I gave it a name.
You got to remember. This is your show, man. You can come on, man. You got it.
I can always make a name up. I'm good at that.
I got it. The One Social Weekly Sound Select.
Weekly Sound Select.
Yeah, the One Social Weekly Sound Select. He's coming. Yeah, Madania's coming with a new song or a new artist for our audience to check out
Every week.
every week, man. And we're gonna talk about a couple things that's going on out here, like State Representative Cedric Richmond.
You jumping right in?
No, I'm just giving them.
About to say you about to wet their whistle already.
No, we're gonna talk about, because we talk about silly things, but it's some funny things that weren't supposed to be funny that happened quite recently.
Gotcha.
And we're gonna get into it when we come back from the break. No, actually, after we talk to Tavia, we're gonna talk about.
But you gotta tell them what else is in the schedule. What else is in the schedule?
I said Tavia. I said Madania. We're gonna talk about what's going on out here.
Sure.
We're going to talk about, we're going to talk about that whole Nicknackpattiwack and Danrue versus Big Choo.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, that's going to be quite an interesting conversation. That's what's going on out here.
Out here.
But then we're going to move on to what's going on out there.
What's out there?
That's world or national news, talking points and topics, things we're going to discuss. We also going to have, we're going to finish what we was talking about last week, those weird sex laws, man. That was good. We left off on
We're going to come
Louisiana.
back to that. Good,
Definitely will. And we're going to close it out with a Sankofa session. My girl Oshun here, what she got, the Reverend Casey Alexander. We're going to take a look back at the good Reverend Brother Pastor Casey Alexander.
I'm so excited. He was such a great person. It's going to be a good session, y'all.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna go to break real quick, play a song for you guys, pay a couple bills with these ads. We'll be right back to the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK.
She dig.
I don't know if anyone
Tavia text you.
Huh?
She text you.
Who?
Tavia.
What'd she say?
I don't know. I can't
Oh,
see
you
it.
can't see it.
Do not disturb. But I told her to ring the bell when she.
I said, kneel down
I was pointing for India to get on the microphone. But... What's happening, y'all? So, I was pointing for you to get on that microphone.
He ain't putting it on.
What you mean? It's just a button.
He ain't put it on. I told him. Y'all see I wore my Misbelief color today? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put this. It don't look like I got like a little Misbelief
That's-
print
It
on my
does.
skull.
It's pretty.
Martin
This a
said
new-
his neck.
No, I'm sure we forgot to shout out Jazz Neck.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, Martin, don't play with me.
Yup, okay. I'll do.
Shit.
Yeah, I just
Put your head off your hip. You always ready.
Always stay ready, born ready. Boy, can I have some of your gummy bears?
Yes, you may.
I like the white ones, so can I like pick them?
Yeah, whatever you want, man. Just do you.
Ooh, I like a man like that. Give me what I want. Yeah.
We're also Facebook Live.
India. Why don't you tell Facebook Live your Misbelief story?
My Misbelief story? Which one? I have so many.
I know, right?
She's so
So
silly.
there's a real sentimental one, right? So my sister and I, we had a hamster when we were younger. We lived on Roslyn Drive in the 7th Ward, and now it's a nursery. Wilcox. It's Wilcox Nursery. The
right down that
backyard,
corner.
right?
Yeah.
That backyard used to be a church. Well, anyway, the hamster died, and we went and buried him under the Misbelief
You
tree.
did what?
Bury him.
I just
We
want you to say it
buried-
again.
we buried him.
We buried him. Go ahead,
Wait,
keep going.
that's wrong.
Keep
That's
going,
New Orleans.
baby,
I'm
keep
sorry.
going.
I'm from New Orleans, and I say things how I feel. And I buried the hamster under the Misbelief tree. And after we buried him, we sat down and we grieved while eating Misbeliefs. And that's like one of the best stories. You know, like we grieved. We had Misbeliefs. It was the best. It's the best New Orleans story. All we needed was a little second line, babe. We didn't have all of that.
She's next, right? She can come sit in here.
Yeah.
Tell her come sit.
Oh, she got the fire double knot on fleek. Dang, whoever did her hair got her hair on
I
fleek.
think
Like
her mama
she
do
has
hair.
natural hair.
Yeah.
You see how slick that shit is? Like, what did they do?
Her mama does really
It's-
great.
Yeah. I'm about to ask her what kind of product she uses. That's on. So we're gonna talk about what kind of hair products you use to get your hair
Your mama
straight
did your
like that.
hair?
Yeah, mama.
I told you it looks so
I use
good.
Brenda Jones.
Baby, let me tell you something. When you got natural hair, you can get it slick down, lay it down like that.
Yeah, she got it
Oh,
down.
look at you with a
Yeah,
little
I don't have to
rouge.
call her. Yeah, she can stick it down. lay it down.
Brenda did all this
She
for me.
looks so cute with your
Thank
photo
you.
shoot.
No, I'm going to Nora Jones' show tonight.
Oh, yeah, with
When I
them,
leave here.
yeah.
So when I leave here, I gotta go.
Come on, Miss
Get
Manager.
dressed.
Come on. He did it. Get on the headphones.
You got a whole cameraman out here. Joseph on the lens. Joseph on the lens. Hands on the.
Let me see.
Gotta find something.
Quick shout out to my man Manny King with the Fruit Orleans, man. You see, I fucks with Manny. Now listen, the advertisement won't always be free here.
Okay.
Manny's cool, and I like Fruit Orleans. But if you're interested in the advertising on the Misbelief radio show, your ad could be playing on the radio right now. Just hit me up at TheMisbelief@gmail.com to talk about some ad space. My radio show, the reruns play sometime like 3 or 4 times during the week. So your ad could be running 3 or 4 times during the week on the radio right now during my show. Just like I'm wearing a t-shirt for Manny for the free, we could work something out. By the way, Manny, you owe me a bowl of grapes.
Oh no, he owe us.
Can we talk about that?
He owe us
a bowl of grapes. And if you know what the Misbelief said, the season's coming up real soon. Thinking about slicing
Put
them
it in a
up.
bowl.
Yeah, man.
Put it in a bowl. Put it in a bowl. Put it in a bowl. Put it in.
Catch them on Bayou
Roll. Put it in a bowl on Bayou Roll. I say
Hey.
put it in a. That's a jingle,
Slice,
boy.
slice.
You better break us off next time we on Bayou Roll for real.
Tell them turn the mic on for you.
That is a good jingle.
It is, huh?
For no
That's
one.
all me. That's all me, Manny. You know what it is.
Tavia says a good jingle with this. Yes. All right, Tavia. So you got a Misbelief story?
Besides me stealing the misbeliefs from the next door neighbor's house.
That's a lot of people's story.
That's all our stories, so share that gap.
Yeah.
That's the New Orleans story.
Like if you ever got caught on the gate and ripped your shirt, or
Hopping your grandma fence, bruh.
Hopping your grandma.
I think that should be the tagline.
I don't know if I got caught because I was just that you were quick and I was at 11. So
Let me know if you need to turn.
Facebook Live, let us know. Don't get none on you or hopping
If
your
you
grandma
guys don't
fence.
want to call
The
in,
Misbelief.
please leave your Facebook questions and we can answer them on the air. If you write them on there, we can see them. And Joseph will let us know if you guys have any kind of questions or want to say hi, or we love you guys. We want to make sure you guys are seen and heard. And spread the word. Tell all your friends and your mama. Because your mama got church friends.
And your mama probably listens to AM radio, so tell her put on WBOK.
Tell her move that antenna.
Because we ain't
12:30
if she won't know
a.m.
what the millennials is talking about on Saturday nights.
Because my mama just smacked me in my mouth today, but she said she was going to listen because she called me right after. She must have felt bad.
Evan Staunton said, hey.
Who?
Evan Staunton.
It's gonna give too much feedback.
Okay.
Kevin Little says, misbelieve that.
Misbelieve that!
That's what I like. That Misbelief.
Yeah.
Believe that.
I'm changing my
Misbelieve that.
stage name to Miss Misbelief.
Misbelieve that. Boy,
Kanitra Jallo says, hi DC, hi India, love y'all.
I'm gonna send. We
Who's
sent
that?
Kedia a shout out on the first episode. Kanitra designed a course. I don't know if she watched or listened to the first episode. She designed a course
We
that's
talked
been
about it
taught,
last week, too.
been taught at classes
Yeah.
based on Beyonce's.
And then you know somebody bit her
Lemonade.
and did Solange.
Really?
Somebody bit her and they did a course off of Solange.
Oh.
A seat at the table.
Wow,
Both of them
Kedia.
hot though.
A seat at the domino table.
Actually, she gonna make a diss track.
Cool, Kanitra, you gonna make a diss track?
Cause the girl bit her. Yeah.
Kanitra said, I'm watching.
Nice. Go ahead. We gonna shout
I'm
you
gonna have
out
to be
one
your
more.
co-camera. I'm gonna be your camera
I
woman.
feel like we need two
I'm gonna
cameras.
rub on you while we do this. But they
Facebook
can't.
Live
They
feeds.
can't.
I feel like we should do podcast and Facebook Live.
You ain't doing
What are we doing?
this.
They record these episodes? Like,
Yeah, recording
We should put them on the website.
on the Misbelief website. Who you know how to do that?
You gotta embed the video
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just
Joey, ain't no video.
from Facebook.
you can put it on. You
You want to
just
put
need
the audio recording?
to be a link. No, we're gonna put the video.
We're gonna figure it
This-
out. Joey from Captionola, who did he design the website? He designed the website.
Something like that.
He gonna help us out. What Donnie?
Not true yet,
not
Donnie.
yet.
Not yet, boo. We got you coming up.
He coming on the 7:46. Tavia, we got so much to talk about.
I know. I feel like it's commercial room.
Right, that could be your commercial playing right now on my radio show. I don't
You
know
could be
who it
giving
is.
us holler.
Right, Coco Hut, you can holler at me. Raise on the app, you can holler. Fruit Orleans, you got the free advertising already, man. But you can holler with a fruit bowl. We like those.
And we also will promote you if you give us swag. Like, we take swag bags. We'll try products. We take all of that.
Speaking of swag, I have on
I got
Little
you.
Village Youth. Oh,
Do you want it?
you want to do it? They can do it.
What is Little Village Youth Ensemble?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did you want
Little Village Youth Ensemble is a performing arts ensemble of kids age 4 to 12 years old. We also have teens 14 to 19, but they have a different name. We run a summer program out of P. Sanchez. It's June 5th to July 28th, and we have registration today. Auditions on March 25th and April 1st from 10 to 5.
And what 2 shows are you doing?
We're doing 2 shows this summer, right? We're doing Annie and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because it's our 5th year. I've been doing this for 5 years, so we're doing it big this summer. 2 shows. I got 2
We got shit.
shows. Right.
We got shit.
We do way more with one shit than I just.
It's like
Osbey
2.
or Osbey?
Osbey, like Cosby without the C.
That's what I tell people. They be like,
Don't say that to me. I'm stupid.
I'm about to say.
I know you was about to say
just like
something
that.
inappropriate. Cosby without the C.
Like Cosby without the E. Like the ecstasy pill and you drink.
that was cute.
Don't entertain me.
Oh, I'm talking about the WBOK.
Of course not what I'm doing. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK AM 1230. I'm your host, DC Paul. Who's this to my right?
I am the one and only, the legendary, the queen of all queens, Oshun.
Who? Next time I actually say it, man, you gotta say what people actually call you. Because I ain't never heard nobody call you most of those things. All right, you can say chicken, you can say Arlette, you can say, yeah, I'm calling you out. Calling you out. And to my left, what's your name, homie?
It's Bats.
Good. So I'm gonna call you out too, man. She had some taglines I never heard before. I was gonna make sure these people know. All right. Yeah, I did it. So we are here about to interview our guest for the week, the hardworking and talented Miss Tavia Osbey. Oh man, see this. Let me tell you.
She just told
She
you,
just told me how to
right?
pronounce her last name. She told me it's like Cosby without the C, and I was trying my hardest not to make a Cosby joke. I was trying so hard I forgot the whole Cosby. I just put it out of my mind and just went with the other pronunciation. Shame on me.
Hello, everybody.
What up, Tavia? Tavia though.
Yeah, Tavia.
Emphasis on the V.
That's right.
See, these black names. I love them. What up, Tavia? How you been?
I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
Not bad. First question for you. What's your misbelief story?
Okay, so my misbelief story is I used to steal misbeliefs from the lady's house next door to my grandmother, my great-grandmother in the night war. There was this field, and all the kids used to go over there and kind of, just take away.
She must have been friendly because you ain't say she was chasing nobody. She ain't pulling no shotgun out. She just let y'all take him?
Well, she never really caught us.
She
Like,
ain't care.
I don't know if we was like super slick or she worked a lot, but she never really caught us.
That's real.
I'm starting to feel like if you have a misbelief tree, you should just expect it.
Pretty
I
much.
mean, whether you home or not, you should just expect it. Now, if you home, yeah, you should get them people. But I think we was respectful kids. We kind of tried to wait till you was gone before we hopped your grandma fence. You feel me?
Right.
So
I think it should be law that you should like just be able to, it's
give a
tree.
portion out. You hear me?
God gave this to us, so
So, Tavia, I know you.
Feel that?
I know you, but tell these people who are listening who you are, what you do.
Okay, I'm Tavia. I'm playing. I manage Tank and the Bangas. That might be the most known band y'all may recognize.
No.
Me saying.
No.
Maybe.
No, because our
Maybe.
very first interview guest on this show was Mr. Alfred Banks.
Oh, I was
Underdog.
getting to that.
Central.
Mhm.
I was getting to a few more people.
Oh, yeah, well, name drop all of them.
Well, Alfred Banks is a new client of mine that
Mhm.
I'm enjoying working with, and his story is really awesome. He's dropping a new album March 20th. Go get it.
I pre-ordered it.
That's that
Sure
the
did.
beautiful. What's the name of that joint?
The Beautiful.
The Beautiful.
It's a
yeah.
concept album about mental illness. A lot of people don't like to talk about that subject, so he wanted to put it on forefront. And I work with Simple Play Presents with artists like Big Frida, Sweet Crew, Naughty Professor, some really big hidden people coming from New Orleans. And, I enjoy what I do.
I bet
love
you
it.
do. I bet you do. So I'm not gonna ask you what year you was born or how old you is.
I don't
I'm gonna
mind.
ask you, are you a millennial? That's all it really matters. Are you a millennial? That means that you fall within, what is it? Is it 82?
82 to
2002?
Yeah.
No, I'm a baby boo. I'm playing.
Oh, I said you are.
I'm good.
Man, black don't crack,
No, I'm
baby.
playing.
Yeah,
Yes, I am
no.
a millennial.
Okay, we'll take that. You got an opinion on millennials, whether it's how people perceive us or how we perceive ourselves? What you got?
This is the first time I've ever been asked that question, so I guess let me take a moment to really.
I'm stumped her.
Yeah, you have.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing on radio.
No, I think it's because I don't really get hung up on people's perceptions.
Okay.
So I don't really like think about like what is this person thinking or what is, I think the most I think about for that is, you know, like our parents come from like the old school. So like the question I get asked the most is, when you get married? When you having a baby?
Yeah,
like that's the epitome of woman. You getting older. What a baby! I'm like, are you gonna take care of my kid for me?
And I'm saying you doing so much, man.
Right.
You a black woman manager out here. Like that's big. Like what even got you into that? What got you into managing?
This sounds like a very like generic or cliche thing to say, but I'm gonna say God. Like the whole situation of how I like got into this was like real divine. Before I started doing this, I was a 911 operator in New Orleans, and I had been working there for a while, and I was like, nah, I don't think I want. And when I first went in, I was like, I'm gonna retire from this. Then I was like, nah, this is too emotional for me. I can't do it.
Right.
Went back to school, and I had a project to do, and that was to go to a spoken word event. This is when Pass It On was at the Red Star Gallery, and I brought my little sister with me, and I had to leave. And when I came back to pick her up, she was like, I saw this girl, and it was amazing, and she's my idol. And I was a little jealous, because I was like, your idol? You just saw her. So she showed me Tank. And I was like, wow, okay, I get it. And she really wanted to meet her. And I knew a friend who knew Tank and was like, you know, I'm going to set up this meeting. And Tank kind of like blew me off for a very, very long time. And my friend, he kept kind of like pushing us to be friends. He was like, I think y'all would be really, really good friends. And he gave me her phone number, and I sent out a quote about Fate, F-A-I-T-H, and Fate, F-A-T-E. And Tank texted me back and was like, I just quit my job. You want to go to the movies? I was like, cool, let's go. And as I began to like hang around her, people was like, when you gonna put out an album? When you gonna do a show? Like they kept asking her when she was gonna do the next thing, which was put all that talent on something that was tangible. And I kind of forced her into it, and it turned into a joke of me being her manager. And from there, it's like just been a train going. She quit her job. I quit my 9 to 5. The journey has been real, and we've been full force.
That sounds like
you have a roster now. You hear me?
Yeah, like really, and I kind of it became like something natural to me. So I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be, because I had been like asking God, because I was graduating college when I met Tank. So I had been asking God, like, you know, when I graduate, I want to travel and I want to do this. And I've been traveling ever since. Like, not in the way that I thought I would, but it's been a really great learning experience.
Yeah, man, y'all did the European tour, right? I followed y'all all the way to Afropunk in Brooklyn. Got my life, man.
Well, you put me on them. Like, you put me on Tank. You was the man, like, DC, you been their biggest cheerleader.
Y'all don't know. Yeah.
So, and how you said, when your girl, you said your little sister saw it and you said you saw it and said, I get it.
Right.
As soon as you see a Tank show, anyone who sees it is like the same thought, like, I get it.
Yeah.
By the way, anybody who has not seen a Tank show, tomorrow night they're doing a show at the Music Box Village, which is in the 9th Ward, right before you cross the canal. 2 shows tomorrow.
Right,
actually,
6:30 and 8:30.
And with a special guest, and I saw it. I had a really good seat for it last year, and it is amazing. It is unlike anything else I've seen before. I see a lot of live shows. My man Martin sees a lot of live shows. Oshun, you see a lot of live shows. I feel like this is like nothing else.
Dude, that Alice in Wonderland joint?
This is like nothing else.
And they will be announcing the special guest tonight.
Oh.
Be on the lookout for that.
Be on the lookout. Where's the announcement gonna come from?
Social media, most likely.
Social media. Oh, we got a caller?
I think that's a caller.
Okay. Caller. Who you is, what's your name, what you want? The iTunes Top 100.
Yes, indeed. Right.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely it is.
Thank you so much, Aside.
Thank you, Brother Saab. Hold on, before you go, man, do you have a misbelief story?
He said, what you
stories.
mean?
Come on, give me one up, Brother Saab.
You say bye?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you gotta call us back, Brother Aside.
Yeah, Brother Aside, that was a good call, man. Thank you.
Man.
He said what I had been trying to say this whole interview. He just got it out, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Thank you for what you do. You're the driving force behind some of my favorite acts in the city, and you're putting millennial and the millennial sound and the millennial movement on. You know what I'm saying? So
you need to get these roses while you can still smell them, because you're doing big dog stuff, bro. I'm inspired by you just right now, like listening to you and feeling your vibe. So much appreciated.
So, Brother Asad mentioned the Tiny Desk win. You guys won the NPR Tiny Desk contest. Beat out over 6,000 people nationwide. Was it worldwide or nationwide?
Nationwide.
I'm going to say worldwide because I rock with Tank and the Bangas that hard. They beat out everybody all
in the
over
world
for the NPR Tiny Desk competition. Y'all sang quick, right?
Yeah. So they was going to do another song, and then like last minute Tank and Josh was like, nah, we're going to do quick. And what's crazy is for the last 3 years, people been like hitting us up and saying, y'all need to do the Tiny Desk contest. Y'all need to do the Tiny Desk contest. But the last 2 years, it didn't feel like we should do it. And this year, I kind of was like, yo, we got to do it. 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 And Gus Bennett, I could call Gus, and he going to beat up for me, you know. So I called Gus. I said, Gus, please come video this for us. That was an iPhone. They wanted to be like, oh, like we gonna record it and send it in, and I was like, no, let's use the phone. I don't know, something about it was very organic and it felt good. And when we got the call, I was like, what? What?
So what comes from that win? Like what y'all did?
Well, Monday we fly out to go record the concert. And later, I think it is in May, they're going to be going on tour with Tiny Desk, and they're going to be like videoing the whole process, and I guess taking all the viewers on like this journey. So, I guess we about to buckle up.
And blow up.
Get ready for the ride.
Taking the bangers.
And we really appreciate, the amount of people that have reached out and said, oh, we went to listen to the music and this song touched me and this touched me. The amount of, it's been like such an overflow. It's so overwhelming. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been reaching out I wish I could respond to everybody. I wish, you know, Tank been getting a lot of messages and inboxes, and people been inboxing me and saying, "Oh, we know you're behind the scenes, but thank you, and we're inspired." And that's like our goal when we pray before we go out. One of our prayers is like we hope to inspire somebody in the audience to go out and do whatever it is that they are dreaming to do, to just touch somebody. And it feel like this one is not our win. This win is for New Orleans. This win is for everybody that's been supporting us, for everybody that has put us on the stage. This win is a home win. It's a NOLA win for us.
And then y'all good people.
Yeah, y'all
you
cool,
feel
man.
me?
You said
The good spirits.
Y'all's
man.
aim is to touch people and inspire people. Mission accomplished.
Yes, indeed.
Yo, you absolutely do it. So listen, Tank and the Bangers, tomorrow, 2 shows at the Music Box Village, right?
Yes.
At the end of the month on the 25th, the Backyard Hangout at the Yum
Green
Yum.
is gonna be the
Karen
feature.
Green, or let me some Karen Green. We're probably playing her song later on in the show. By the way, the Misbelief radio show will be broadcasting live from that Backyard Hangout on March 25th. So either be there in the house, be there, listen to your radio, or catch the Facebook Live only for 2 hours, because that thing go from 6 to 10, and you should just be there. Don't catch Facebook Live, be there. It's that much fun. And I have an extra ticket. If you ain't never seen Tank and the Bangers live, if you've never seen them live before, hit me up. I will give you my extra ticket so you can see them at the Backyard Hangout. We'll see y'all there. By the way, on the way out, we're going to play one of my favorite Tank and the Bangers songs. Y'all never put on the radio, but this was Eggs Over Easy.
Okay.
I like that song a lot. Thank you so much.
On Queen Sugar last season.
I didn't know that. I did not even know that. Man, y'all
Well, DC, I wanted to talk about how her hair on fleek though.
wait till we get to the Facebook Live so they can see how on fleek the hair and the face is. Okay, so listen, this is DC Paul with the Misbelief Radio Show. We're going to break, y'all. When we come back, we'll be talking about what's going on out here.
What's going on out here?
All right, so we about to talk about how this hair is on fleek. Let's take a walk with me because
When we do that, can you show your mic?
you know I have natural hair. You know everybody know India have natural hair. You know I froze it out. And when you get this type of slick consistency here on natural hair, this is called misbelievedness. Okay, so misbelievedness. Okay, I just made that up. Don't worry about it. But this is beautiful, and her mother still does her hair. Mine, did you hear her?
Yes,
her
Pure
mother did her
Beauty,
hair.
Pure Beauty, 3101 St. Claude, Brenda Jones.
Her mama did my hair.
Dang, plug.
These sister locks or brother locks or gender neutral locks, they were done by a person in a safe space. Huh, check that out.
Show me your lip.
Right.
He can shake him now.
He got that hanging
You can shake
time. You know what I mean? Because I don't out of anything.
T, what's up?
Anything.
I'm chilling. I'm going.
It's like a club in here, y'all.
It is a club.
We having fun, man.
Tell me why.
Tune in, check us out. Misbelief.
This really about to turn into all kind of stuff.
Kathy and Shannon said they tuned in.
We're gonna
It's a drink.
it's gonna be a club.
It's
you
a
know?
radio show.
It's
It's
a-
a late
it's
night
a
talk
water.
show.
It's a drink.
It's not
It's a
water.
blog. And it's fixing to be a club.
There you go.
honey.
Who's that? Oh, hey, darling. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm big dog.
All right. I'm out, Misbelief family.
Man, I'm chilling.
About to go catch this show.
Thank you, baby.
Thank
you
y'all. Thank y'all for
coming.
having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime. You are loved. You are loved.
Yeah, thanks for coming through, man. For real.
Come
Be
on,
good.
Get your little feet on. You bought that bounce country off the
Yeah,
side
baby.
to last week.
Shh, man, look.
Wait,
Ain't
right?
none of that
So
going
she
on.
about to go
Ain't none of that going on.
All right, much love, y'all.
Who you
Have a
bought for
nice
us? Who you bought for us? Who you bought for us? Who
This
you bought
week
for
I
us?
got Miss Ambre Perkins.
Ooh.
Yeah, Miss Ambre.
I was trying to
Perkins.
tell you plug your head. Make sure your headphones
It
are
was
plugged
plugged
in.
in. I can hear.
Get something to drink in this building.
Got some drink in my cup.
We got
Let me
water.
tell you,
Got
I
water.
told DC to bring
Where the
Misbelief
water at?
Punch. Oh, I don't know. Wait.
Boy,
I wanted to. I'm gonna bring it next time. I'm gonna bring some next time. And we drinking. We drinking next show. We out here.
Tavia killed my buzz. I had her down for the.
No, at the backyard hangout when we doing live when we live at the Second the Bangers backyard hangout. They'll have Misbelief Punch. Yeah, we'll be sipping.
Oh, you know how you swing that?
And we will have Misbelief on deck. We putting them in a bag. Manny, you got a competition coming up. We're going to have Misbeliefs in a bag. You selling them things. You know that.
There we
Wait.
go. There we go.
The cost is so low to us. You know, we selling them things for almost free. Like, really for the low. We're going to have bags of Misbeliefs.
Put them in a Walgreens bag?
And no, we're going to put them in little clear plastic bags. We not look, we have class too. And I might put a little yellow bow on it. Don't play with me. So, Mark, you buying some?
Misbelief punch?
You know, and I'm just putting little Misbeliefs in a bag. I'm going to have them in a bag. And I'm going to put a little yellow ribbon around it.
How much?
I don't know yet because, you know, the cost is so low for me to produce it.
Yeah.
I'm trying, you know.
So you selling Misbeliefs?
I'm selling them.
All right,
So wait, hold on. We was just talking about how we jump fences to get them for the free ski, and you tell me you gonna sell me some Misbelief? Like I'm not gonna go. You better go someplace else and sell like you remember in Atlanta.
But the thing she said though, it cost me so cheap to produce them.
And then you let them know I'm selling it to you for almost the free.
Okay.
You got a song for the man?
My two kids.
What?
Martin, tell people that if they want to hear people that call in, they got to tune into WBOK. This is the live feed.
Wait, what? I mean,
People are trying to say they can't hear the phone calls, but they got to tune into WBOK.
they're on the radio show. Oh, they're on the internet listening. Oh, you gotta tune in. Y'all gotta tune in to WBOK 1230 AM radio if y'all want to hear what the people saying on the phone.
She was like,
Man.
y'all
Like,
better be talking
I appreciate
about it
y'all
already.
being on
I said, we
Facebook
already
Live.
did.
We appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all peeping us out. But you gotta tune in for that exclusive like them people calling. That was a cool call. What was brother who? Asad? Yeah.
He do the community foodie.
Asad Malik.
Word.
That was him.
Asad Malik.
Yeah, that was good. I felt that. He left us hanging on the Misbelief story, you know?
I think he misinterpreted what y'all was saying.
Yeah, I think he did too.
I think he asked him, does he have a story? I don't think he realized he had
He
to
had to
tell
answer
it.
him right. He said, man, I'm 40. What you think? So I'm thinking he's about to be like, yeah, I'm
I
about
thought
to
he was
tell
about
it
to
to
give
us.
us that real life, back when the grass grew green on the other side of the road, we had a Misbelief tree. And then the first one that sprouted from beneath the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like
back in this neighborhood, Louis Armstrong used to play to this tree.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to get the old school Misbelief stories. I only know the 90s ones.
Yeah, we said that already.
You know, when the ancestors gathered in Congo Square, because they do have a Misbelief tree in Congo Square.
I saw that thing's already
Yeah.
fruiting too. It's already fruiting.
The ancestors are breathing through them things. Them
Yeah.
things are so good.
They said they be speaking to me too. They be saying,
This next segment is brought to you by Smoke Breaks.
Please don't
For the
smoke,
best
y'all.
Caribbean food in the
Awful.
city. 504.
"Smoke."
It's awful.
They're all right.
You got that.
You stink.
Your mom. Now, I tried to spank you for several days and several nights.
Who more?
Like password.
I'm in this.
Who? Who more?
Yours. And you can talk about my mom, because guess what? She do too. So now. Okay.
I sure will talk about your mom.
Oh,
So
look.
speaking of. So listen.
She already know I'm talking.
So listen. I was at her house before the radio show, right? And her mama was whooping her ass because she used to
my mama
word
sing-
damn. And I was sitting on the couch going, yeah, fuck her up. Beat her, fuck her up.
I can't curse, but Darren can say and do
I can
whatever
say
he
whatever in
wanted
front of
to.
her mama.
And y'all know his name Darren.
She was getting that, yeah, Zarin, actually. It's Zarin with a Z. She was getting her
No,
mouth
it
smacked
wasn't.
just for saying the word damn. I was like, yeah, that's right. Fuck her up, Nadine. Fuck her up, Nadine.
sorry,
Get her.
yeah.
Well, your mama really popped you in your mouth?
Sure did. I got it on video. It's on his phone that he's holding, but I got a video of her mama. Ooh,
My mama don't play
got
that.
in that ass. You don't use the
Mama,
word
then my
damn.
mama told me you are a child.
Hey y'all, Malik says hello, India, Oshun, DC, Martin.
Hi, Malik.
Tell him also
My
to
DU.
What up, brother Malik? Brother Malik.
Tavia just left. What up, Malik?
Frozen photography.
And no Nola tours.
As a frozen with a
In
PH.
Studio B.
Like photography.
And Studio B,
Are
man.
you
That
going to
boy
give me some of this, Mike?
Malik be
This interview?
He
Or
do it
you
out.
be-
Malik does it
And
all.
I
He
kept
be
tapping you
everywhere.
because I had something to say.
So Malik, never mind.
I
That's
don't
inappropriate.
understand.
I don't understand either.
I do say inappropriate stuff all the time, but like that was gonna be too inappropriate.
What this what live for?
I know, because then people can replay it. I don't do things like that.
You better preserve.
Yeah,
you
you
better
know what I'm
preserve your image, Indian.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Little village.
With my shirt on.
Oh, Universal Printing. That's who I use all my print needs.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we
They
do.
printing a thing right now.
And if Universal Print would like to.
And that turnaround is quick.
Yeah, man, I like that.
They turn around
And they
your
black owned.
They turn around your flags real quick. See how I put the tank into the
Come on,
jingle?
Ruben.
I should make jingles for a living.
You should. Come on, Jeremy Fox. Come on, Jingle 2000. You better get with it.
I
Not
think
Jingle
about the
2000.
ones in the jingle business.
It's easy. Just I got a lot of homework cards.
Easy to segue from like music.
Yes.
So let's talk about,
And they're
like,
beautiful.
like music copyright laws. I have some of this stuff up.
Music copyright laws.
Yes.
You
Music
talking about that,
copyright
Lauren?
laws. We're talking about
Lauren?
Big Choo, Danrue, and Nicknackpattiwack.
Oh, that.
I'd like you to stick around for that conversation.
Okay, I was going
It's
to
going to
say.
turn into, we're going to talk about copyright laws, trademark.
I have some other stuff to say about that, and I'm ready.
Is it the shoes?
You don't know Big Choo? I got the video right here.
Is it the shoes?
I mean, it's that we live, baby.
Yeah.
He put out the video, pretty much, kept calling him,
I was going to see if we can get
I
them
mean,
on.
except them
Nicknackpattiwack.
Okay,
kind of
Big Choo
updated
on.
me on that. That's the whole situation with your boys and your bars, right?
It'd be good if
I'm gonna follow you.
You on the phone?
Either
Shouts out to
come
Joseph
in or-
Pines, actor, holding us down on the camera. My dog.
If
I'm about to come up with a name for Joseph because we need a name. We all have names, so my name is my name, but
What he
I
at?
think it's going to be fresh.
My name
Yeah,
is my
Where
name.
you at?
my name is Dear Mack, and if I'm
Hey,
real
Big Choo,
name.
where he at?
But no, we could talk about it. Talk about whether he
I know, but if
properly
you can get him like 10 minutes.
trademarked, copyrighted any of these things. Big Choo. So,
Big Choo?
so you could have been on the show, Big Choo. I didn't know that it's 7 degrees separation. There's only one. You know this cat? I know this cat.
I thought it was 6 degrees.
No.
It's 7.
You think about the movie? I mean,
You
that's
talking about what
Because
Will
I was
Smith
about
in
to
there.
say, I
Maybe
think
I'm-
I heard 6 degrees before too.
That-
Maybe,
yeah,
maybe,
but
maybe I'm talking about the wrong separation.
Danrue, if you happen to be watching my Facebook Live and you want to come on a radio show and talk about how you steal people's ideas and make money off of it.
I'm just hungry.
I ain't like that face, Joseph.
You should trademark your laugh.
You did the 2 cent.
Because your laugh is hot.
His laugh is
It's hot.
laughable.
You should trademark them.
Yes, I can.
Before I start laughing like you're getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Put on a T-shirt.
A laugh
Let me
track.
see
You
that.
better make a laugh track.
Misbelief.
Laughter is therapeutic.
Is
And
what?
laughter is oh my gosh! In Asia, they have laughter labs where you pay to go and laugh. It's therapeutic relief.
What?
They have that out here in New Orleans too.
It's the last commercial. It's the last commercial. You
And
guys.
they make money. Just
Y'all put y'all questions on if y'all want us to
Put your
answer.
questions on. We'll talk to you.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
I ain't
love
put the
talking.
number up.
When we go on break and we'll come back to it because I can't ask them where y'all live.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
What Joe says. He holding us down in the backfield. You hear me?
Exactly.
What's it,
Production.
That's the right number.
We have
Okay.
production staff. We like to get things produced. No? That was reaching, but you understand. Back to my radio persona, the mute.
One word to make believe.
It's wrong with it, bro. You took like 5 days to come up with it.
We did.
So everybody, public service announcements, the misbelief, name, title. It's one word. One word,
2
baby.
words.
Together. I didn't know it, now I know.
I love
You just had the
that.
logo with the space and without the space for like 5 days, no lie.
Oh, we back on that.
Welcome back to the Misbelief radio show. Don't get nothing on you.
Lame. Wah, wah, wah.
Climbing up your grandma's fence.
We'll be okay. To my right,
All three.
what's your name?
My name is the sensational, the always ecstatic
Here we go.
lady of the 2 hours.
Jesus
Oshun.
Christ.
Bruh, how you?
Jesus Christ.
Isn't that amazing though? I feel like everyone should do that.
No, man.
Try it and see. Try it and see how you feel.
This is the slim and tall DC Paul, and to my left, what's your name, brother?
This is Martin Bats Bradford. I'm enough for this.
We got to come up with a tagline because she wants to be extra with hers, man. So listen, excuse me. This segment here is called "What's Going On Out Here."
What's going on out here?
You heard me?
You hear me?
What's going on out here? We discuss local news, topics and talking points, pop culture, entertainment, music,
Yeah, man.
which is why we got my boy Madania Graves here with the One Social Weekly Sound Select. I made that name up.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know it's a little wordy.
I'll take it.
Okay, good. The One Social Weekly Sound Select. My man.
Yes, sir.
What you got for us this week?
Oh man, so this week we have artist by the name of Ambre Perkins. I don't know if any of you guys heard of Ambre. You know, she actually came through this past Wednesday to Cool Nasty and Friends.
I saw her name on the list.
Yeah, she rocked it. So a lot of people. She's a little younger. I think she's about 17 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, she's been singing all her life, but she's really hit the music scene within the last couple of years. She's dope, man. She's really dope. She has a show coming up in New York. It's gonna be at the Soho Grand Hotel.
She traveling already?
Yeah, man. She's dope. She has an album out right now, 2090s, and you can actually go on her website at AmbrePerkins.com, or you can catch her on SoundCloud.
Nice.
And check that album out, man.
Okay,
She's pretty dope.
What song did you dropping off by Miss Ambre Perkins?
The song tonight is called Telly. It's yeah, I know it's a bit risque. But, you know,
She's making risque music.
man, come on, you know these new kids nowadays, man.
Make a good
What
name
were you
for
doing when you
millennials.
were 17
Don't
years
ask
old?
me that. Johnny. I went to McMahon like you went to McMahon.
Hey, I got kicked out of McMahon though. Hey, we ain't gonna get into that though.
We'll get into that. All right, my man.
Yeah, man.
So thank you, Madania, for dropping off
No
your
problem.
One Social Weekly Sound Select, my man.
No problem. And also, man, don't forget to stop by the New Orleans Jazz Market every Wednesday night from 9 to 1.
Yeah, we got a jam session with the band Cool Nasty,
Yeah.
hosted by this funny dude named DC Paul.
He kind of funny.
Yeah, he be okay.
He funny.
I'll take that, whatever. So we're going to get into what's going on out here, and I'm actually stick around, because
Yeah,
the
I got
first topic you might have a little bit of insight on, right?
I got you, man.
So we're going to talk about your boy Big Choo versus Nicknackpattiwack and Danrue. Yes, we're going to talk about it. If you hadn't heard already, right, your boy Big Choo is the voice of the beat. He was possibly the first person to get on the bounce beat and say, "We live!"
Don't say
I'm sorry.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Also the Peter Piper and all of the little chants that he do over the beat, right? So then there's this social media character. He goes by the name Nicknackpattiwack, and his sidekick Danrue, and they kind of made those phrases famous.
And
right?
where are they from?
They're from New Orleans. All these people are from right here in New Orleans.
Out here.
Right, but they're out here,
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah,
So it started off with Nick doing an impression of Big Choo with the "We Live, baby, yeah," and I guess it just kind of caught on Instagram. Really caught fire. I saw Chris Brown doing his version of it, because Chris Brown don't know Big Choo. I saw Orlando. Well, you're right. You're right. Because Chris Brown likes to dance. He probably was doing the Peter Piper and all that before I was, and I just learned how to do it. Also, that boy Orlando Brown, what's his name? The crazy one who was doing the Wop Bop Baloo Bop on Raven Simone.
Man, don't hate doing him. Orlando got bars though, bro. He got a flow on his slick, bro. Stop sleeping on Orlando Brown.
He said he gave everything boom bop boom bop boom bop boom bop. He said it. Okay.
He has more balls than Remy Ma.
Oh, we gonna come to that. Oh, shots. Don't let Remy. When Remy come for you, but
Remy Ma, if you're listening to WBOK, mama, that wasn't me that said that. I don't want it. But we're talking about Big Choo versus Danrue and Nicknackpattiwack, my man. And so it continues. So they got popular with it. They put their image on a T-shirt with "We Live" and "Yeah, Baby," and these T-shirts are for sale, right? So your boy Big Choo caught wind of this.
Of course, this is New Orleans. It's not that big.
It's not that big at all, and he is not happy about it. Of course, right? So he made this video talking about it, kind of exposing, all of the details about it, right? He said that Nicknackpattiwack and them offered him 10% of every 50 shirts sold, or something like that.
100 shirts.
Okay. So all right, so
Right.
What?
It's probably like $1.50.
I feel like
For my stuff. For my stuff.
That's one of those
Hold
P. Diddy contracts.
on, because what this boils down to is like trademark infringement. And can Big Choo really lay claim to "We Live" and "Yeah, Baby"? I mean, can you, if you could trademark a voice, I need to figure out how to do it and get some trademarking done on this voice, right? Because if it's possible to to trademark a voice so nobody can do an impression of it and make money. He got Chris Tucker, who was doing Michael Jackson impressions on Def Comedy Jam and making money off of it.
Impression.
You know, that's what it was. It was an impression, and he was making money off of it.
Shouting out Michael Jackson, who's a huge figure that's a huge public figure versus Big Choo. He a local figure, but he ain't to that level to somebody putting his thing out there, because this is all local stuff.
Right.
You talking about these people got it popping on the internet worldwide. So now We Live Baby gonna be associated worldwide to Nicknackpattiwack, bah. So I'm looking like, man, if I'm Big Choo, dog, that's some screwed up stuff. And if that's specifically said in the exact same voice, in the exact same cadence, and that Big Choo does it, that he makes his creative, that's your creativity. That's you.
And
you know what I mean? That's him. So
in their earliest videos, they even admitted, like, he was like, man, I've been talking like Big Choo for the past 3 hours, and
I
that
think
lasted
another
for 3
thing
months.
with this
Big
situation
Choo creative content, though, man.
Right. It goes back to, and every time I hear the situation, I think about when Nick started doing internet videos, and it was Vine. And it had a thing called Black Vine and White Vine, even though they were both on the social media networks. Black internet famous people, that's a thing. Like Super, Nick, they used to do things. Right, they used to do things, and then the White Vine people would copy it. But White Vine people were actually getting paid by Vine through advertisement purposes.
I mean, it's the age of.
Right.
I mean, this been happening to black people since it's been.
Right.
Yeah, but we're talking about them. We're talking about people doing it to each other.
That's
right
what
now.
I'm saying. And so when I hear about Nick doing something like that to Big Choo and making money off it and just giving him that 10%, I think about how he felt when his stuff was copied and people was actually making money off it and he didn't get anything.
Well,
I mean, white, black, whoever, man. If I created something, we all creators in this room. As a creator, dog, that stuff not easy. You know, if it come to you quick, it's not easy to put out something that is polished enough for people to feel you like that. So if I didn't put in my hard work, if I didn't put in my time and my energy and my me, and then somebody come and take all that because he liked it for 5 minutes after I didn't put in years, you dig? That's worth more than 10%, dude. Straight up.
Well, you know, if Big Choo don't have no copyright on those things, and that's kind of
we get into business.
I'm on both sides. I feel like I'm on both sides of it. Like on the streets,
I'm talking merit. I'm talking merit.
Right. So and I agree with you. In the streets, Nick and Danrue down bad. In the courtroom, they're probably not guilty. Right, because as far as I know, Big Choo don't have his paperwork in order. If he did, he wouldn't have to make no video.
Well, that's why we tell a lot of the artists that you have to think outside of
the city.
Well, definitely think outside of the city, but also think outside of creative space, right? So it's always best to have someone that work in that realm of the correct way,
right,
on your team, right? Because artists are artists. You're gonna think in your creative space, and the legal stuff you're not gonna handle.
Y'all ain't see the new edition movie? Y'all ain't see how many movies got to come out for people to start catching on and get your money right? You hear me?
Exactly.
All I'm saying is you got to protect your intellectual property. And I never thought I would be referring to We Live as intellectual property, but it actually is. Yeah. Like you have to protect whatever your art, your brand is, protect it.
Or is it public domain though?
And that's what Michael Jackson. But that's what Michael Jackson falls into for me with the Chris Tucker example. Like some people fall in the public domain, and I'm not too sure Big Choo does. But once again, people steal since been. So it's not really that surprising. It's screwed up though, and then you're in the same city. Usually that happens, like you said, if it's some white people that don't get it, or somebody like if you who your boy that just came. So man, it's not even just one dude. There's so many like artists from the East Coast, from the Midwest, not all sound like they from the South and stuff. You hear me? Like so, when it's somebody from someplace else taking from here, it's like okay, this always happens to us, whatever. But when it's your own people here, and it's like dang, and then they get big off of you,
it's hurtful.
It hurts.
Hold on, because all of this sounds very familiar. Because if you remember, DJ Jubilee had a song called "Back That Ass Up" back in the '90s, but Cash Money Records signed with Universal, and then Juvenile had a song called "Back That Ass Up" for the 99 and 2000. I'm sure made a whole lot more money than Jubilee did. Wasn't there some kind of court case about that?
Yeah, but that's a different situation though.
So?
Because when you're talking about songs and you're talking about the rhythm and when you're talking about the actual words used, you can only use. This is when we go back to. When we go back to clearing a song, right? When you clear a song from an artist to clearing a sample, right? So if you change up the lyrics and you change up the rhythm and you change up the tempo of the song, then it's not that same song. But we're talking about
the exact same.
Right.
We live, baby. That same thing.
But I mean, how many people are saying we live? Right.
Yeah.
We live.
But those
Can you
words.
really lay claim to those two words?
Can you? Right.
I'm not saying the word. I'm not saying the words. I'm saying when it's very obvious that you're taking the character. You know what I mean? You're taking.
He's actually taking this man's persona and who Big Choo is, and Big Choo has a signature sound. It's not just the words; it's the whole mannerisms of Big Choo. And he's taking it and he's making a profit
Cut
of
this
it.
man a bigger than 10% check is all
That's
I'm saying.
all I'm
I ain't
saying.
on you knick-knack-paddywhack. Get your bones, you heard me? But you know me, throw Big Choo bigger bones than 10% when you know he created your whole freaking skeleton. That's all I'm saying.
All right, y'all. So I think we've exhausted that topic. Not yet, actually, because I think we're gonna have some new developments, and it'd be nice if we could get Big Choo to come on and make sure he knows it's just about 9 words he can't say on this radio. And he called Nick a few of those words on his Facebook video. I saw it earlier today, man. So what else is going on out here besides that madness?
Man, dang, well, we going left with it. 3, so it's almost becoming an epidemic. 3 trans women were killed in the past few weeks.
Oh man.
7 transgender women have been killed in the United States in the first 2 months of 2017, according to the New York City Anti-Violence Project. China Gibson, Sierra McLevin, 25, and Jacarius Holland. You got another one in there?
No, I just said the name right.
Oh, my bad. Say the name right for me. I got it wrong.
McElveen.
There we go, McElveen. You feel me? So China Gibson was the one just happened like 5 days ago, stabbed to death in the 7th Ward. And it's a crazy thing that's coming out because it's hard to find. Like right now, I just said 7 transgender women were killed in the United States or whatever. But at times they can't even pinpoint the number because so much misgendering goes down when the people die.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it could be double that because sometimes the police document the transgender woman as their former identities, and then you really don't get a true sense of how many of these people are dying and people not caring about it at all. You hear me? When a black man get killed by cops, it's like all these riots in the streets. But it feels like in our community, it's only when a black man do we go hard. Black woman gets screwed over, gay man gets screwed over, transgender people get screwed over. But if it's a black man, it's like, oh, let's go. And I'm saying everybody need to start understanding that the smaller groups that don't get attention need to start getting some attention. You feel me?
Yeah, man. If you can't be pro-black, if you were anything, as anti-LGBT, anti-trans, anti-woman, anti-poor, anti-uneducated, you are not pro-black because black people are absolutely all of those things. And if you're saying Black Lives Matter, and you know what, I'm not.
But you know what, Black Lives Matter, what a lot of people don't know is that Black Lives Matter, the whole movement was started about the killing of transgender people.
I mean, it was a woman.
That was the root of it.
Right.
It was about Black Lives Mattering because they didn't consider a transgender life or a homosexual life a black life. So that's where Black Lives Matters originally came from. It wasn't about police brutality at all. It was about black people identifying with other black people who were not cisgender as a black life. So I just...
Yeah, absolutely. Black Lives Matter. And if you say that, you better mean that. That means all Black Lives Matter, including our trans brothers and sisters.
Because I just wanted to say throw in there because transgender people of color get it the worst.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And that's a whole other issue.
If you have ever, I'm gonna say this, and I don't, if you've ever felt discriminated against, even if it was something as simple as I didn't get picked for this basketball team, or something as simple as I don't have no friends in this course I'm taking. Imagine that magnified 1,000 times everywhere you go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like not just as a black man, I'm sure you felt that at least this much. Imagine being a trans black person in America, and if you have any kind of empathy for your fellow man, you could just imagine yourself in that place. And
that's the problem. Not enough people are having that empathy and understanding.
But what can we do as a community to fix this? Because I see this a lot in the African American community when it comes to the LGBTQA&I community.
You had every letter. Whoa.
Yeah. So it's an inclusion of the asexual and the intersex. It has now been added on to LGBTQAI
So,
asexuals get added to it.
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep you going.
I don't think it's fair that asexuals get to be grouped with people who are having lots of fun and having good sex.
See, that was where I was going with it, but thank you, DC, the comedian. Comedians can get away with it.
Well, I think as a people we need to address this issue, right? So, I have a lot of trans. I have 2 trans friends, and I have a few gay friends and a few bi. So, but us as a community, we come down harder on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Than a lot of other communities.
That's what I'm saying. Like, have some empathy. You felt a little bit of that before. Imagine it magnified, and it coming from your family, your community, from your place of business, from random people on the street when you were just trying to live and do your thing. Imagine that, and have some love for your fellow man. And you have something, baby?
All I wanted to say was they had a mini-series that came on ABC the last couple of nights. I believe it's called When We Rise. And it touches on this subject, and it explains more than what we can ever say in our short amount of time. But if you guys just give that a once-over and take a look at that, and you can understand a lot more of the issues that trans people go through, that gay people go through. It's a lot.
I just say in general, man, if you are a part of any group that's been oppressed, which is anybody that's not straight, white, male, Christian, then you should have empathy for anybody, everyone else. You dig? Because as a black man, there's no way I could look at a gay man or look at a trans person or look at, even if you look at a woman or anybody that's trying to rise up and get some equality out here and say, no, I want my privilege, screw you. No, man, it's about equality, it's about equity, man, it's about us being on the same playing field and loving each other on the same merit. And we can't get to that level, man, what's the point?
Well said. So we're gonna go to break. I'm gonna hit one more what's going on out your topic before we go to break. I'm gonna do this before you leave here. Second line season schedule and routes came out, but more importantly, my boy Gizmo Hartley masked
my boy.
for the first time this past Mardi Gras. He was a spy boy, so
Yes, sir.
pretty in the pink. Now, I remember seeing him. I sold him some Misbelief punch a few months back. I went into his crib and saw he was actually like he showed me he got boxes of beads and he got the twine or whatever's needed. I mean, he took it serious and was painting scenes of natives and Africans fighting to kill white people, which, you know, we don't condone all of that, but he made it, and it was dope as F. And it was just, I thought that, I was looking for him. I thought that the whole city would come out to see Gizmo mask.
I just want to say I'm so proud of this brother.
Yes, indeed.
I've been knowing this guy since I was 18 years old.
Wait, we talking about Phat? We talking about Gizmo?
Gizmo.
From McMahon, Gizmo.
Yeah, that boy mask.
Man, I've been knowing that boy since McMahon days. Boy, 7th grade, 8th grade.
I got pictures right here.
There's only one Gizmo. I keep saying Gizmo. I'm like, hold up.
Gizmo Hartley. The only Gizmo.
We used to call him Phat. We used to call him Phat 2 back in the day, man, for some whole other reasons. Look. No, some wrestling stuff. We love wrestling, but keep going.
So we going to break real quick, but shout out to Gizmo Hartley, and when we come back,
you look fresh.
When we come back, we're gonna talk about some more what's going on out here on the Misbelief Radio
What's
Show.
going on out here?
I got time, man. You know.
Stick around. Yeah, man.
And I'm proud of that.
Yeah,
dude.
son, sorry about that. The angle I had all y'all in there. I didn't know from the other feed. It looked different. It was on my feed.
I
did turn it back.
Work. I gotta get a new space tomorrow. Nothing.
I'm watching. I kept saying, turn it.
I thought you were trying to turn it back on.
Turn it. You was like, I got you.
You gotta do better.
Yeah,
you're right.
Just the hand signal stuff wasn't working. We wasn't there.
What does mean?
No, we said turn it. I thought I fucked up the first time, so I didn't want to fuck up again.
So would you mind turning it so I can see what?
You see it now? You see it?
Give me a second, because it's a couple seconds behind. I see myself doing this.
You said I think
You need a tripod.
I got a few tripods.
Darren don't want a tripod.
Okay, so I'm watching it, and
no,
the video is.
How did we turn like that?
Because Darren told him to
because
turn
he was
it.
recording it like that for the first 30 minutes or so, and I was like, yeah.
But the thing is, on my angle, it looked so much better, so I couldn't tell it from y'all
You
angle.
gotta keep it like
Facebook don't know nothing about that life.
No, I gotta keep it this way, the way it's at.
Yeah, Facebook can't understand that.
Yeah, see, the way I had it is as a camera angle to catch all y'all in it for a better shot, but I didn't know how it looked on the other side.
Didn't tell them why they watched
Now they watched it.
Nobody said
They
that.
probably just ain't think about it. They
Like,
probably just ain't think about it, bro.
They watched the whole 30 minutes sideways and didn't care.
Because they figure y'all know what y'all could see it.
Yeah.
Hear me, Evan? Thank you.
Okay, so when we come
Y'all
back-
watching this like this proud, like.
This nigga DC called him out though. You stupid.
I know, right? Like,
y'all been watching sideways video this whole time and didn't tell the cameraman to turn the phone.
now people tell me stop moving the camera, stop flipping it because I
Yeah,
get slow
we
lag.
was experimenting because y'all didn't tell him that he was holding the camera.
And then it was effective.
Listen, in my defense, on my end,
They can't see you, bro. You might as well turn it to yourself. To talk
they can
to
hear
them.
me. I don't want y'all to see me. In my defense, I had a great angle on what I could see from here. So yeah.
That's how you gonna hit it. So yeah.
So what we got when we come back? Cedric, Richmond, Walter Kimbrough. We're gonna start with Walter Kimbrough because there's so many Dillard alums here.
Alright. I
got
got Gabby Douglas gonna be at Dillard
Yeah.
speaking.
Okay.
And I got this
That's
crawfish
a good
app.
follow.
Yes.
You heard about the crawfish
No, I
app?
didn't.
See, I'm gonna tell you, gonna get surprised
Oh,
live.
yeah, I
Don't
saw-
tell him that.
oh.
Don't tell him that. He gonna get surprised live.
We need to do the same thing for Misbelief though.
Thank you, Brandon Poche, telling them to ease up on me. All right.
I
You know
didn't
who Brandon
jump on
Poche
you.
is?
Huh?
You know who Brandon Poche
Yeah, I
is?
know Brandon Poche
How you
is.
feeling?
Let me see them autograph, the
You don't,
Indian
you said?
picture.
That's what I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me see
About
the Indian picture.
Yeah, man. Oh, cause that boy
They all dumb for going to
I don't know
them.
who's-
They
what?
should have went up in there and just snuck them like just boop, boop, boop.
Nah.
B Mike even did a video.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I don't see stuff like that on things that complete bad.
The Gizmo, man.
You look so
He
pretty.
did all of that. Like that's all this
Like,
like
who put this on the video?
B by B.
Oh, he
Hey,
looks so
boy.
oh, he looks so G.
I thought he was a spy boy.
Oh, Gizmo looks so G.
Nah, he's a
Hey,
chief.
boy.
He a
He a
flag
flag
boy.
boy.
flag
No,
boy.
Cheyenne here, Chief, his first time asking.
Oh, he said
Somewhere he
first
said
time.
spy boy. Somewhere I thought he said he was spy
Yo,
boy.
flag boy, that's dope. Took him all year, huh?
The spy boy sent a signal to the
Right.
flag boy.
I feel like that was him though.
He might
You
have been
feel
a
like
spy.
that was him?
He might have been a spy
But
boy
with flag
first,
boy on
and
top
now
of
he a
his
flag.
Yeah.
What he was, a flag boy.
What's up, Kyle?
What's happening? How y'all doing?
Yeah, man, he did that.
Oh, what's
That
up, people?
iconic smile.
He did that.
Oh, look at you.
He did that. Simone.
Who, Kevin McClin?
Mm-hmm.
No, man. I don't see.
I need to set up a photo shoot with this fella. Let's get this.
He need to start making appearances in this costume. Giz, you did that, boy. I saw him working on it, and I really got a feel for how much work it is. Okay, so he said spy boy. That's where I got it from, Steve.
You want to tell it to him live? Want to tell it to him live?
Stephen Harrell called him a spy boy. Apparently, he's a flag boy. Either way, the costume was pretty, man. Gizmo.
Pretty.
You
Everybody say
did
pretty,
that.
pretty.
You
Pretty,
did that,
pretty.
boy.
Because he went to Benny.
Pretty.
Benny.
I just want
Pretty,
to also
pretty.
tell you, you sipping that cup like Whoopi Goldberg at The View.
Oh,
I was like,
man.
look at him coming to the talk show with the cup. With that damn
I
cup.
like my mom though.
With my cup.
We went over it for the last segment. I wasn't watching the time.
What
But
time?
we probably just won't be able to do sex facts. Or, you know, you can cut my session. I don't mind.
Well, happy to show people watching
It
this
doesn't
out.
matter.
So I may be,
Because I'm having fun talking about
What you want
topics,
people to look
actually.
like? People see
we
them.
may be having a show after this show.
Where?
Sex show.
Sexual. Where?
After this show. Yeah.
What you mean, like tonight?
No, not tonight.
Like on the
Yeah,
radio?
the
Really, you gonna let him do a sex show?
Well,
Told me we can't say clip on the radio, huh? But we can say analingus.
what? Wait, we can't. You can't say click.
We
gotta say
say
clitoris.
We say
You can't say
clip.
clit.
Maybe we could. Yeah, I think
That's
what
a
it is.
science. That's the term.
Yeah.
You can't tell me I can't say
We
penis,
said
clitoris,
clit on the
clitoris.
first episode.
So we can say
quite a few
penis?
times. Well, I mean, of course, you can say penis all day.
What about?
You can say vagina.
She'll give you the list.
You can say vulva.
He
anus.
says be recording right now.
colon.
I'm just,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
just,
just be cool right now.
Not say anything about that.
You can even say urethra.
I'm just an analog girl in a digital world.
You can say pee hole. You can even say sea hole.
You see how he don't know how to stop? He does not know how to
I'm trying to get
stop.
these words out before the radio come back on, man. Because listen, I did Oliver Thomas show, and he told me don't say none of the bad words. I just kept thinking, don't say the bad words, don't say the bad words, don't say the bad
And you
words.
say the
right?
bad words.
So he was like, so DC, how's the weather? I was like, man, fuck pussy nigga shit right in the ass, goddammit, cunt.
And now you can never be on the Oliver Thomas show
He was
anymore.
like, true. The weather's just like that.
Somebody laughed at the sea hole.
I'm stupid.
Is it? I'm sorry, Jesse Lynn.
That's
My sister.
Yeah,
we
course.
just had this conversation.
Of course.
Why?
Yo, Oliver did an awesome job at the Dick
MC?
Gregory show.
I
Yeah, I've seen at the Dick Gregory
You
show.
got a ticket to that thing.
He did an awesome job.
I promise you I'll be seeing Dick Gregory at the Whole Foods on Broad Street.
Man, shut
And
up.
let me tell you,
Wait, what? Wait, you be seeing Dick Gregory?
Saying it, her for saying it.
Dick
That's
Gregory.
my
Dick
friend
Gregory.
Daddy.
Nick.
That's my friend Daddy.
Lift your lights up and
I
get
know
some
exactly
next
who
to
you're
say
talking about.
that.
That's my friend Daddy.
no, look at this
What's your friend name? What's your friend name?
Maya.
Amaya.
not Omar.
Not Amaya.
Maya.
Maya. You're probably like Dick Gregory.
Yeah, he do.
I know I
They
wasn't tripping.
say he be at Circle Food Store picking through
I didn't
collard
say
greens,
no.
looking for the good ones.
That's not what I said. That's not
They
what
don't even
I
have
said.
collard greens at Circle.
They don't.
Stupid.
They don't have collard greens at
Let me
Circle
say,
Food
I don't know
Store.
if they don't have collard
What are you
but
doing?
Last time I went, they had no sweet
Who
potatoes and I was
raised
like,
you? I don't know if we can say that. It's copyright. We just talked about that. I don't know if we can say
you weren't
that.
raised right.
As long as you're making no
You
money.
weren't raised right.
As long as they ain't making no
Man,
money.
F this
Right.
copywriting.
Let me tell you something about them.
TC Kirkland.
And you
Shout out
can
TC
put
Kirkland.
this on anything. If somebody had put the misbelief on anything, it's your life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
we-
copyright
we-
that.
we got
Malik
our
said,
It is
Malik said that Big
copyrighted.
Choo
It
put it
is
in his music, so therefore it is copyrighted because it's
I don't know
copyrighted
if
to his
that's,
music.
is that how that works? Okay,
I
so
mean,
maybe he
I
could
don't
pay for
think
a
so.
sample. I don't think that's how it works either.
Because the thing is, they're taking his
You
music
can't
and
say
using it for his
two words
lifestyle.
in
And
your
it's
music.
Well, if they're
Selena
taking,
put
if they're
bitty
taking
bitty
his
somebody in her
music,
music.
that's different from
So
a
I
saying,
think that copyright?
right? So
It's all
Well,
up to
the
the
thing is,
judge.
Like, it ain't like-
the
ain't
thing
like
is, it's more than
Nick
saying it's the
sampled
dances
them.
and all that. He created the dances. He created
Yeah.
he created the
In
Peter
the end,
Pan.
it's all up to the
Create those
judge.
dances?
well, yeah.
In the end,
Yeah,
it's
he
all up
created
to
the
the
Peter Pan is a
judge.
dance. The
Either
Royal
way.
High Step is a dance.
Okay,
It could go either way, because
just the last commercial. All I'm saying is protect your intellectual property, even if it's just we live. Protect that shit.
I'm
I
about to
want
come
to
up with
see
some
how that
lyrics.
how that Beyonce and
Soulja
Messy Maya
I
Y'all
feel like
gonna
she gonna have
get
to
that
pay.
money.
She gonna pay Soulja Boy for that. Hop up out the bed.
Angel, get your money from Beyonce.
If she win a Grammy, that means Soulja Boy also get a Grammy too, because he co-wrote part of that song. Am I lying?
No, hey, that's true. You
How
can
about
write
the baby,
the
what you
in
did?
a song and get a Grammy.
Yeah.
But if she sampled that, how about the bed to my swag on, take a look in the mirror, say what's up, that's like at least 3 of his lines. You gotta give him credit.
You gotta give a genius his due.
No biting.
No biting. But at the
If
same
you bite,
time,
give credit.
protect your shit.
Martin.
Hold your nuts. Both
Give
hands.
Nick
not from the
give him
back
a
though,
bone.
from the front.
Genius.
Man, give him
Genius.
something, man.
Genius line.
You said what?
You need a little juice?
Yeah. Oh,
Just
this
like we
one.
got the same face after they comment. We both just like, what?
What about pulling the sack back?
We know
Which
about
is a
it.
thing.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a
I'm trying to
thing.
pull up some.
So you went
Catch
home
my
and tried
comment
it?
live. We'll talk about
Oh,
pulling your
sorry.
sack back.
You got extra inches?
Close the door. And we are back. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show, episode 3, y'all. Don't get nothing on you. I'm gonna make it work.
No.
I'm gonna make it work. Don't get nothing on you. I'm gonna start to my left first this time because my right is gonna take too long. To my left, what's your name, homie?
It's your boy Martin Bats Bradford.
Yeah, okay. Short and sweet. To my right.
The 5V chocolate.
Come on,
passion
chocolate.
Going
Come
hard
on,
from
chocolate.
the 7th ward.
Come on.
Fist in the air.
Yes.
Long hair don't
It ain't that
care.
long.
Yes.
Coming at your face. DC full of hate, but I'm still here.
Okay, he got it.
Don't get nothing on you. We hop in your grandma fence cause we be okay.
All right. Okay.
You hear me?
When you make it sound smooth, it make more sense. All right, your turn. What's your name, sweetheart?
Hi, my name is Oshun. You can follow me on all social medias at Oshun SL11.
These people are chill. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Don't get nothing on you.
Thank you for that. We got a couple friends in the studio, man.
Nah, you got it about to see. I'm sorry, I cut you off. My bad. Go ahead.
What? We got a couple friends in the studio, my man. Madania Graves from One Social is still.
I'm just sticking around. You know, I don't have anything
around.
to
We
do.
love you.
I want to get something on ya.
Oh,
That's for the sex show. That's for the sex show. That's coming.
Can I say that? And then
And
over
then
here
you
we
said it
got
on my
India
mic.
Mack. We got the co-creator of the Misbelief, Miss India Mack. What's up, mama?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Copyrighted. It's hers. I can't say, oh yeah, no more without paying her a couple coins. All right,
Kyle
so
got
we
a mic.
oh, Kyle, you got a mic.
You got a mic back there,
homie
Kyle?
Hey, Kyle. Okay, so real quick before we go back on with what's going on out here.
What's going on out
Earlier
here?
today, we went to a funeral for me and Kyle's comedy sensei, Mr. John Rowe. It was in Baton Rouge. Rest in peace, John Rowe, and all our love and condolences go to the Rowe family. But Kyle wrote a poem at 3 o'clock this morning and read it at the funeral earlier today and brought the house down. When I tell you it was sincere laughter and tears. For me, laughter, first of all, because it was good and funny. He's a comedian. Good and funny, but like so real and so good, so amazing, bro. Like you, talented, multi-talented young man, Mr. Kyle Smith, my comedy brother, and I'm happy to have him here in the studio with me. Shout out to you, Kyle, bro. You better speak at my funeral, boy. You better call heaven and hell down all in one in the same building. Just be like, you know what, DC would have wanted it. So we talking about what's going on out here, and I want to start off with this one because we got a couple Dillard alumni. Is that what's the plural of alumni?
You alumni with an I.
You can't never mention somebody.
You.
You can't mention somebody's HBCU without them doing a chant and using words like illustrious and the yard and matriculate and whatnot, man. So let's just talk about y'all's HBCU, the illustrious Dillard University.
That we matriculated from.
You did what? I hope you ain't getting nothing on
That
you.
blue.
That
white.
So your president, Mr. Walter Kimbrough, I won't say he met with Trump because from what I read, all the HBCU, more than 100 HBCU presidents were meeting at the White House for something else. And then from what I read, stopped into the Oval Office.
For a photo op.
What I don't think they were going for a photo op. I think that number 45 turned it into
A photo op.
So after all, and that's the whole with Kellyanne Conway kneeling on the sofa. Everybody seen the picture or whatever. It looked real bad, right?
Cedric Richmond. Oh man.
Well,
we getting to
My
that.
hero.
Not
I
yet.
just want to
Not
see
yet.
you, my hero. That's all day.
Shame on you. But no, so of course Walter Kimbrough and the president of Morehouse, I believe, they came out pretty much saying we got played. Which is what we pretty much already knew. Like you went and sat in this meeting with this man, got nothing accomplished. He didn't say much to them from what I heard. Now the picture I can say I guess was historic and maybe kind of necessary because that was possibly the biggest gathering of people in the Oval Office at one time in history. That's what I heard. There might be an alternative fact because it came from Kellyanne Conway and Donald Trump, but that's what I guess the picture was. And it just looked like, once again, what does it always look like? They just, any chance they can get to parade some black faces in front of black America without doing anything, without saying anything.
He just needs
Take
optics.
every opportunity.
He's shaking hands with...
It's about optics, man. Like in the political arena, many times it's about optics, how it looks. Because to his simple behind to the simpler ones, and not everybody that's following Trump are stupid. We got some.
Yes, they are. Okay.
Not all of them are not intellectual people. Some of them are some intellects that still get behind that idiot.
Okay.
But I'm just saying. When those people are trying to, that's those people. When those people...
What do you mean those people?
Apparently idiots. So when those people are trying to defend many of Trump's crap, they need stuff like this. Well, he's not racist. You saw when he had all those black people, the biggest amount of black people and people ever in the White House.
And he shook hands with Steve Harvey and Kanye West likes him.
He's trying to help out the black community. Don't you like Kanye West?
So all right, but your own alma mater's president, brother Walter Kimbrough, was caught up in that mess, man. What you think about that?
He gets caught up in mess a lot.
Yeah,
he gets caught up in mess often, and it didn't surprise me that he was there. And what really, and I love my DU. My DU is not a direct reflection of anything that took place when I was there.
He wasn't our president.
Yeah.
When we was there.
Right. No one. I mean, yeah.
He wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't. But the thing is. All of them went in there without a plan. First of all, if you're going up in there and you know that this person has never done anything for the black community, why would you go up in there and expect something different? You should have went in there with a plan to make him talk to you and make you do something. No, we're not about to take no picture. I'm not shaking your hand. I'm about to hit you with the real. I'm about to give you some questions. You're going to give me some answers. I'm going to let you know how I really feel about you. I mean, what can he do but put you out? And this buko y'all in there, he's scared to put you out. Make him put you out. They had to physically removed me up out of there, I'd have been all up in his face like what? And then I'd have said, "Now, bitch, get off that." Oh, I'm sorry. See, why y'all ask me questions?
We didn't.
I'm off there.
I just want to say the 7-1
I'm
just
off
came
the
out.
air.
of
All right. So
But Martin Luther King used to speak on that type of stuff too, about how certain people he refused to take pictures with because they was gonna be able to use that optic to be like, I'm friends with you, Martin Luther King. So because a lot of times they say, why should we talk to Trump? Because how are we gonna get progress if we don't talk to the enemy?
So I think that they should talk to him and have meetings that are specifically set up for them to meet and talk with him,
without all
and
the
then refuse to take a picture with him otherwise.
That's what Martin Luther King used to do. He used to speak to his enemies behind the scenes.
And then here's the thing, and if he's sincere about meeting with you and hearing you out, there should be no picture before or afterwards.
Exactly.
You sit down in a meeting with this man with no cameras, you meet, you come out with some minutes, something written for you to come back and report to us what y'all was meeting about, and you don't be shucking and jiving. I can say that, can I? I mean, I know it's a black station, y'all don't like certain things, but they shucked and they jived all up in the Oval Office.
They shucking was full of jiveness.
For this orange man.
Now, I have a question. When they went to meet with him, it was not in the Oval Office at first, right? So
he was already in the Oval Office. They were meeting, not with him, but they were meeting at the White House for something else, I believe. And I think that it was probably somebody's idea. It'd be a great idea to get.
And that almost makes it worse.
I was heard they told him to wait on the front porch.
Don't worry about it. Don't say that.
The meeting was to speak with Trump.
They were able to drink through the other water fountains.
The other water fountain.
Okay. So
I want to apologize for saying what I said on air, but not apologize for saying what I said. But anyway, they were invited there to speak to him, and they were supposed to each get 2 minutes
and they're supposed to
speak directly to him. They were supposed to get 2 minutes to speak directly to him.
It's like court.
And to 2 minutes. And to piggyback on what you said, India Mack, it would have been really nice if before all that happened, they would have got together and all been on the same page for those 2 minutes. Anytime said the same exact things to him, not necessarily even dissing him, but saying, this is our plan, this is what we want, this is what we need. And every time we get to every one of those guys, this is our plan, this is what we want,
one
this is what we need.
representative in case only one person get the chance to speak. Like,
but they all saying the same thing
on
the same accord.
All right,
keep going.
It's all good.
My bad.
Well, make sure you be on the mic when you say something, because I don't think they really pick it up if you're from back there. But we're gonna move on because we're not gonna just tear down DU. DU got some great things happening.
We have some great news at DU, like the Olympic gold medalist Gabby Douglas is coming through the Dillard University for their Brain Food Lecture Series. The lecture will be held Tuesday, March 28th at 7 p.m. in Dillard's Lawless Chapel, and it's free and open to the public. Now, that's one cool thing that Kimbrough has brought to New Orleans, to Dillard University, these Brain Food Lecture Series sessions where he brings these influential people from all over, all walks of life, and pick their brain, let them speak, and everybody is free to open, check it out. And here, Gabby Douglas, that's a get, that's a win. So
it's that black girl magic happening.
Black girl magic,
I love it. So. What you got?
I was about to say, so bring your kids, put their little gymnastics costumes on, and the best thing about Brain Food is after it's over, you actually get to speak with the person. Like, you get a lot of time to just speak. They usually hang out a long time. You get to go up, take pictures, talk to them, and I think for all of those aspiring gym, not even aspiring gymnasts, I mean just young girls everywhere. Like, I didn't get to see and meet people like that when I was in high school, middle school. And I think it's a good opportunity. If you're going, bring somebody with you. Bring a young girl with you. It'll probably change your life.
Good idea. Yeah, change somebody's life, man. So we mentioned earlier that meeting that happened with the HBCU presidents and Donald Trump, and Miss Kellyanne Conway was right there on the sofa for the photo op. Now, she had a reason why she was on the sofa. She said she was asked to take a picture with the iPhone, and she had to angle herself in a certain way so that the reporters behind her could catch a picture, and she could get all of the people all in one shot. But she was caught on her knees on the sofa
with a whole bunch of black men in the background.
Black men, right? And Cedric Richmond
standing and smiling.
My hero.
Your hero, Democratic State Representative Cedric Richmond made a little lewd joke about it. It was in reference to the position she was sitting in and how it looked familiar. He made this comment. Let me find this so I can tell you exactly where. Because it was first of all, it's inappropriate.
I have the joke right here for you.
Okay, what is it? You gonna make me say it?
I say it. Can we say it?
I think we can.
All right, Tim, you kind of opened the door, he said. I really just want to know what was going on there because, I won't tell anybody. And you can just explain to me that circumstance because she really looked kind of familiar in that position there. Don't answer, and I don't want you to refer back to the 1990s.
All right, bro. Listen. I'm a comedian. My homie Kyle is a comedian. We're going to have to tell you, it is not easy to write and perform jokes in front of an audience. And I know New Orleans, Louisiana is full of funny people. It's some funny folk and just funny ass people. I can say ass. Funny ass people.
Where's the butt?
But there's a time and a place for it. And you need to be good at it. If you're gonna make a joke at the wrong time and place, if you're like, if you go in for like, let me try to cross the line, push the envelope a little bit, make a joke where a joke is not supposed to be made, it better be good.
Right.
It better be. And you making a reference to 90s. Really? To the 90s, Cedric Richmond?
I don't see anything wrong with the comment.
Honestly,
I love black men and I love Cedric Richmond.
Honestly,
and nothing is wrong with what he said. If you saw something wrong, because this is what they do. This is what they do when we say something. So I'm about to do it for him. I don't see anything wrong. If you see something wrong with that, then you need to take a look at your inner self.
And and this was with Cedric Rich. This is what he said for himself. He said, since some people have interpreted my joke to mean something that it didn't, I think it is important to clarify what I meant. Where I grew up, saying that someone is looking or acting familiar simply means that they are behaving too comfortably. So, Cedric said,
STF,
Cedric said he didn't mean nothing.
You tried it, you ain't get no giggles. It was an inappropriate, unfunny joke. I'm sorry. And I probably would be on board with you if it made me giggle. I was like, oh, he's kind of funny. That's inappropriate, but I like that. It's funny. It wasn't even funny, bro. Like, don't try it.
I think we really just don't care that much because it's Kellyanne Conway.
Correct. That's what I was going to say.
We can't leave the context of what crap she be on all day, every day.
After he said it.
I have a challenge.
After he said it.
I have a challenge for DC Paul. I want you to rewrite that joke and make it inappropriately funny.
Oh, yes, challenge.
On the spot. I want
not on the spot. Don't do it, man. Don't do that.
I'm not a freestyle artist. Well, you know what? Sometimes when I go off the cuff, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't want you on the spot. I want you to sit back, come back next week. I want to hear this.
Yeah, man. Actually, tune in next week. I'm gonna work on that.
Jumping on how people say.
So here it is, man. So let's move on to the next. What's going on out here, bro? Chance the Rapper is going to be at Essence Fest.
I love him.
We all love Chance the Rapper, man. That's that good Black Boy Joy music right there.
Oh, man. He a whole G out here.
Can I just say Chicago, you guys are coming with it. You guys are killing the scene with the gangster lean. Woo, woo. Oh. You guys, we love you all. Now, all Chicago.
She can say gangster lane woo woo, but I can't say don't get nothing on you. If we don't
hold on.
Old school phrases, I want to say don't get nothing on you. Don't get nothing on you, Kyle.
Because I don't know what I'm supposed to be not getting on me.
Exactly. So we're gonna move on unless you had something for the Chance the Rapper.
I would just
that too.
What kind
of brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
To get off
your, powder. Because I was going to agree, brown sugar in all its forms is pretty hard to get off you. But I'm not talking. Anyway.
With the powder all right. You know
and we live.
We still live? All right, so we gonna what's the next what's going on out here, man?
The next one on what's going on out here is, man, they got a crawfish app here.
What?
No, this free crawfish app has prices for both live and boiled crawfish at more than 500 vendors in Louisiana, Texas, and even Illinois and Las Vegas.
What?
Currently, 67 of the crawfish vendors on the app are in the New Orleans area.
What?
Any user can request that a vendor be added. It takes about, this is the most important part, any user can request that a vendor be added. It takes about a week for a new vendor to be included on the app.
That is amazing. What's the name of this app? Is it called Crawfish App?
The Crawfish App. And you can get it at thecrawfishapp.com.
This is available for Apple and Android phones?
Both.
So I take it that the creator of this app is, I sure hope it's somebody from New Orleans. Because if they're talking about Texas and Illinois and Las Vegas, I lived in Illinois for a minute. They had some Asian markets that sold crawfish, but they call them something else. I'm not interested in that. Like, don't put that on the app. Let me know about Rays on the app, about Castnet, about
What's your
Cajuns.
favorite spot? What's your favorite crawfish spot?
It's this lady, Mishu Seafood. She moved from Mishu to Bullet, but she out there in the east. She make her crawfish with the oranges in it. It got the spices, but it's got a little sweetness to it. I like Mishu Seafood. Yeah.
Well, what about you, Bags, Mr. Bags?
I mean, I don't have a favorite necessarily, but I just bounce around different places.
He don't like getting nothing on it, man.
I don't like getting nothing on me.
I like my uncles.
Uncle is.
My Uncle Crawfish. Uncle Dan, man. Out there in Denham Springs, Baton Rouge. Shout out to Uncle Dan, Dan Clark. Shout out to you.
Uncle Dan, I hope you're listening because it's probably the only shout out for good crawfish you will get in the city of New Orleans.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Go ahead, India, go ahead.
The creators are from Baton Rouge.
They from Thank
you.
They from BR, their white family.
Yeah.
But
Okay, that's fine. That's
all
all
great.
They still
They
helping
did they
us
thing.
what's going on out
I
here.
prefer.
It matters.
I prefer backyard crawfish.
All app creators. matter.
Exactly.
Backyard, to me, backyard crawfish is the best crawfish. Easter crawfish is the best crawfish. Like when your uncle get drunk on the grill and he start balling up out at the same time.
That's my Uncle Dan.
Thank you. My Uncle Robert, my cousin Robbie. Hey, y'all.
I don't know about that. I would rather go to somebody who's been doing it for a while. They know what they're doing. Not my drunk uncle in the backyard. Sorry, Uncle Dino, Uncle Walter. I love y'all, but I'm not trusting any crawfish coming out of y'all drunk ass hands. Yes, I said it. What else?
K&K, who be outside the club sometimes. K&K Seafood, they ball it on the back of the truck.
Outside of what club?
I know. It be where you going, baby?
Outside the club, like it's just one in the city.
Different
They be outside the
clubs on Broad. You
Oh, they
know
a
how they
franchise?
they be on no. You can call them, they'll come to your backyard and do it, but they K&K Seafood, it's real. They ball on the back of the truck. And
7
Well,
watt.
Indiana, I just love your New Orleans.
it's
So 7 watt.
I love it.
Can we
because we
take
from the 7 water over here.
Can we take
Over here, you
time
hear me?
to love
Let's go.
on Miss India, who brings the 7 watts to every show? I love
I
it.
love it too.
Oh, my
Emojis. The I know
You
you
love me
mine
too,
emoji.
baby.
So we gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it moving. I found, you know what, and India actually told me this, but apparently the crimes against nature laws in the state of Louisiana, there was come on, India, because you told me about it. Tell them about it while I try to find it.
so the crime against nature laws were changed in 2014 when a group of a crime against nature. Can I say it? I mean, I already messed up once on.
Okay, so listen, I got it. So the crimes against nature law subjects adults engaged in consensual oral or anal sex to up to 5 years in prison and fines of up to $2,000. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that anti-sodomy laws are unconstitutional, leaving Louisiana's laws unenforceable. But Human Rights Watch has documented that these laws create inequities and promote discrimination against LGBT people as well as poor people of color through discriminatory enforcement and the stigma associated with the charge. So pretty much what that means is that what the law was saying before is if you happen to be if you look like you may be a trans or cross-dressing person and you're caught in some kind of sex act.
Anal or oral only.
How did we get here?
Specify anal or oral only. We talked about sex every episode. So
Yeah.
Anal or oral only. So if you get caught doing that, you have to be a sex offender. You're a registered sex offender.
Yes.
You put it on your driver's license. But if you are just a natural female, you get caught doing anal or oral only. Apparently, then you don't have the same stigma attached to your charge.
But ain't that-
You get a
that
prostitution
went,
charge.
Right, that went to the Supreme Court and it was repealed. So that's actually a win for trans and LGBT people. Well, the crimes against nature law. I'm gonna send you the link because I read it. I read it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Let's stop with you
Wait a
going to
minute, wait a
jail
minute, yeah.
and you trying to figure out what's okay and what's not.
And don't forget, there's a good 8 or 9 words you cannot say. But if you're gonna tell you this story about your crimes against nature laws, I think we'd all like to hear what went down and what you were trying to like.
Because they wear a different color wristband.
He saw the charge on his
Yeah.
docket. He's like, crimes against nature. What did I do?
I mean the funniest thing is how
Oral and anal. Sodomy.
But no, the funniest thing is how he started the statement. Every time I go to jail. It's like, dang, dude, it's like, it's a regular vacation. It's the tourist spot.
Tonight is the night, you guys. If y'all are missing tonight's show, I feel sorry for you. Tonight is definitely the night to catch our show.
So yeah, because the past 3 episodes we've talked about sex, and I mean for millennials, that's something that we listen. We ain't shy about it, So we're gonna go on break in about 2 minutes. We're gonna hit one more what's going on out here. When we come back, we're gonna talk about the weird sex laws around the country. We're gonna talk about what's going on out there.
You heard me?
National news topics and talking points.
And somebody might get some neck.
Kyle, you got a song queued up for us and ready to go? We're going to play somebody's song.
Somebody's
song.
Somebody's child.
This is DC Paul. You tuned into the Misbelief. Don't get nothing on you. We'd be okay.
Dropping your grandma on fence.
And don't forget unicorns and glitter.
Well, we ain't vote that one in.
No, we didn't like that.
India so 7 ward that the whole studio smell like bullets on 82. Right now.
And bullets, if y'all want advertisement, just call us out.
Yeah, by the way, man, I'm available for advertisement on the Misbelief radio show. Hit me at TheMisbelief@gmail.com.
Yo.
Advertising on my show. We be having fun here, man. Kyle, man, go to commercial and play a song and meet us back here after the break, y'all. This is The Misbelief on WBOK 1230 AM. Play that song now.
Yo, this is fun. Yo,
Say, find out what song that is so I can shout them out.
Right.
Yo.
Can I
don't know. I ain't going yet. I'll plug up this right now.
Y'all are idiots.
Yo.
All right, Robert Doki said, what's up, y'all?
Hey, Rob.
Shago said, what's up? Hey, India.
What up, Tata?
Shango Booming.
Shango Booming.
Hey, boom, 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 balicious.
What's happening, New Orleans?
Sherilyn Bradford said, look at my baby.
Mama.
Mama.
Oh, I was telling DC, I was thinking about it.
I was going to back you up.
We should do a Mother's Day show and bring out mamas on the radio.
My mama live in Georgia.
Oh, hell. That's too much ignorance.
I thank my mama too, India, but
That's
my mama
too
keeps
much
begging
ignorant.
to be on
Y'all
the show.
think I'm ignorant. That thing was
I think
something
we-
to get us all
I
put out of
think
the
we all
city.
should
Boy,
do it.
they did whoop that bitch.
Boy, when she whipped that thing.
Because I'm like, first of all,
Boy,
how
DC
y'all
got
go
so many
up in there-
fines.
Now, DC thought I was going to
How
be the
y'all
one.
go on-
He always thought when this show started up, now, Bash, you can't be cursing. I know you be getting amped. I know you be getting angry. I know you be losing. I know but
Y'all know I got...
everyone.
Hey,
Because it came,
Hughes,
because
say
I'm like,
hello.
how y'all going there with no
Chantel,
plan,
baby.
no plan,
That's my
no
girl right
plan, and then y'all didn't have no female HBCU president, and I was mad about
Oh,
that.
that's so true.
I was mad about that because they got
Well.
too many for y'all not to have none up in there. Because guess what? If
Let
she,
them know.
they have,
Oh, shit, right,
female
they say it too.
HBCU presidents.
I mean, she said they cheered you.
What's up, baby? How you
I mean,
doing?
but you know why they didn't have none? Because we smarter than that. That's why.
Yeah, 'cause y'all
But
did.
I don't
You
even
know y'all
want.
wasn't gonna show
I don't
up.
want to be divisive. I don't want to be divisive because you know I'm down for the cause.
No.
listen,
But
So,
listen,
but
we need to
this
listen to
is
black
the thing.
women more.
Because guess what? If
That's what you
I'd
saying.
have been in there, I would have told her. I would have whispered in her ear. Bitch, get up off the couch looking like you. You making us look bad.
Look at women, jiggly women,
You know
huh?
what? You making us look bad. Get
Get up out there.
Get off your
Because it's a funny image,
Get
though.
up.
You just look
You know
at
what I'm
the image.
saying?
This
I
one
just
chick
whispered
on
in her
these
ear.
with like
But now
30
Get off
black
your knees.
dudes.
But
Get off your
now, but
I
now
wouldn't
you're
even put on
making
no
it.
glass. I'd have whispered in the ear. Look, get off your knees.
But you're
boo.
making that action look like it's a bad action,
Oh,
though.
here comes the sex.
You're demonizing.
I'm not
that
demonizing
action.
nothing. I'm not
you are
demonizing
demonizing
anything.
the action
I'm not
that my
demonizing
brother
anything.
Cedric Richmond talked about.
I'm not demonizing anything.
My hero, Cedric Richmond.
That's
You are
disrespectful. I'm not demonizing. That's disrespectful for you to be in a room of prominent black leaders and
Yeah.
to be kneeling with your camera. No, you should be standing up.
I thought it was
If-
disrespectful for
if-
her feet to be on the
for her to have her shoes on.
Malik,
All of
hey,
that.
wait,
That's what
wait,
I'm
wait.
saying.
Malik says, I think they had lady presidents there.
If the Pope was in there, Malik, I don't want to hear that because I ain't see him. I saw pictures. I don't want to hear that. They weren't in there. I saw buku pictures. I wasn't there, but I know they weren't
The
there.
black women, if they was there, they knew not to be in the picture, though.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the black woman.
But
Black girl
look, if
Mack.
the Pope was in there, if the Pope was in, name anybody, any person who's a leader who gets a lot of respect. She wouldn't have done that. She did that because it was a bunch of black men who didn't mean anything to her. So she decided to do what she wanted to do and be trifling and trashy, and nobody called her on it. But I'm calling you on it.
Well, maybe maybe black men make her feel comfortable though. Familiar. Maybe she feels.
Ain't no white woman in the world. Ain't no white woman in the world in a room full of black men comfortable. Ain't no white woman in the world in a room full of black men comfortable.
Unless she into that.
I'm doing the Conway.
It looks like she's in.
We need to make the Conway go viral, y'all. I'm doing the Conway.
Hey, don't you do it, though.
No.
Nah, I had my angry black woman.
No, you gotta hold it.
Moment.
She got it like this.
I'm back chilling. How my hair random? Is it copyright? I had my angry black woman moment.
And I was laughing.
Right.
Malik said, watch the movie Get Out. I don't know why he said that.
I want to talk about Get Out.
Talk about Get Out.
I do want to talk about Get Out and what's going on out there. We're going to see if we got time for it.
Maybe later on tonight.
We don't have to do takeover.
But yeah, on the Fly with Bats podcast, we doing a review of Get Out tonight. I don't think we're going to go live with it, though, but we dropping that mug probably Monday. So we're going to talk about it.
We're not live, baby, because when you're live, you get sued.
Big Choo, I love Big Choo though.
Nicknackpattiwack.
I just feel so bad.
Big Choo beef.
I feel bad for.
I don't care what they say, dog. He created the Peter Pan and the rodeo high step, and he got the live.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Big Choo see them, he should sneak them off a GP.
GP, son.
We're talking about ladies.
Right.
It's a lot of things that could happen.
We got 15 minutes.
New Orleans beef is something different. It's something real
hey. Let's not talk about the 10 Walk Buck and Super beef they had just not too long ago.
No. Oh, yeah.
Or Super was giving 10 Walk Buck tea out to the world. Saying 10 Walk Buck beat up his baby mama.
But they always got beef though.
Everybody
10 Walk Buck and Super, that's all fabricated. That whole beef is fabricated.
No, huh? They say the fabric is fabricated?
It's fabricated.
Ain't nothing you can say about 10 Walk Buck that's not already known.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
One day they beef and the next day they friends, so it's all fabricated.
I just know Faster from 10 Walk Buck and the 10 Walk Buck boys. And he used to have them garbage bags when he used to shake back in the day.
How about you not talk about 10 Walk Buck?
Oh, okay.
Oh man, but back to Nicknackpattiwack, man. So I lost respect for that boy when I saw his sex tape. Yeah, I saw his sex tape.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
Somebody sent me the link. It was on World Star. He was having sex. First of all, the chick. No.
Wait, Kyle.
First of all, the chick.
Wait,
yeah, I got you. First of all, the chick booty was ashy. That was the main thing I was mad about. First of all, Nicknackpattiwack.
I wish I could put up a T sign right now to like T all over.
Listen. So if you ain't got no respect for yourself, to not put no lotion on your ass if you fucking Nick, at least have respect for yourself is not to film yourself fucking somebody with no lotion on their ass. That's one. And two, it was a baby in the video. So he turned the camera to himself, then he turned the camera to the baby that was in the crib on the side of the bed. Yes, it happened. Somebody said
allegedly or for real?
The camera was pointing down.
And since it's live, where can he find his at?
We're gonna say allegedly.
No, man, because then he turns the camera to his face.
We need to say allegedly.
Is this on XM?
Right.
It's on my Vista. You can find it. It's all over. And then he turned the camera and there was a baby right there on the side of the bed.
Allegedly.
Yeah, well, allegedly.
Is it allegedly like is it like R. Kelly on that tape allegedly?
Like that,
If you know what I'm talking about, allegedly.
Man, look, it's out there. It's out there. He put his face on it. It's out there.
We live.
Was the baby awake?
The baby was crying. The baby was crying while he was banging that thing from the back with her ashy ass.
And recording it.
And recording it.
Ashy ass.
I mean, wait a minute.
Ashy. I'm gonna show you.
Like when you
look.
look, wait. When you look,
Wait.
When you look up porn, like what is that title under? Like ashy ass and baby
If you go
tears.
to my Vista, you search his Instagram name.
But what like
Wait,
the title like
is my Vista like the new porn site?
You don't want to go to
Because
my
I've been looking for it.
You name it,
Yeah,
amateur ashy asses.
But
what about the baby?
Amateur ashy asses with babies.
It's not just porn though. It's like you just like movies.
No, that's gonna be child porn. You don't want to type that in. What?
The top
Tots? That make the tots
No,
the
that
tots
makes
though.
it like, yeah.
Like you bang
That's with tots.
Tots with tots. Ashy tots with tots.
Tonight.
Ashy tots with tots.
Pick a pot. Totter with the tot.
Ashy.
Y'all not about to have Big Choo suing me. I'm sitting here like this.
Y'all kept seeing Skipper come in the video. You down bad.
He signaling.
Oh, we ready.
I'm about to go sit by Kyle. Everybody on his bed.
Wait till my Mars Bar commercial come out, y'all.
Full of dope.
Put my voice on the radio.
That's my favorite pastime.
Welcome back to the MisterBelief radio show on WBOK. This is your host, the slim and tall DC Paul. I don't know it all, but I'm never gonna fall. And I can't freestyle, but you know who I am, man. And to my right.
To his right, he has the lovely and talented, phenomenal unicorn herself, Miss Oshun. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Madison. I know you guys are listening.
See, she got the friends with the old names, but Sophia, Madison.
Don't talk about my friends.
All right. And to my left, what's your name, brother?
It's your boy Martin Bats Bradford. I don't have a whole long little title this time.
Oh, I know you lying.
Yeah, I'm lying. It's your boy Martin Bats Bradford. Call me Hines Bolo in the building. You feel me? Still represent.
Who calls you Hans Bolo?
I just did, and I called my not this building. You feel me? The building inside of my head, which is part 7 Ward, part New Orleans, part King. It's not. Oh, speaking of dilapidated, man, you heard about the? No, I'm gonna get to that. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying it's like buku colleges in Louisiana is like they having issues. They dilapidated. They got spots closing down. I got a list of all the prices, but I'm gonna get to my dude Madania. Go ahead, dog.
I'm just hanging over, man. I just like what's going on in here right now.
We love you. We love you. We love you. Yeah.
Madania Graves representing one social. So we was talking about what's going on out here.
Yeah.
Actually, have we moved on to out there?
We probably on out there. You could get this dude naked chest off your screen.
It's not over? Oh, this is the video he asked me to see, but we're gonna move on to what's
Oh, you gonna put up a die? You really gonna put that on?
No, it ain't no.
No, just for reference, he talking about
Research. That's all I was doing was research.
Big Choo Nicknackpattiwack.
No, we're not talking about that.
We're
That's
not.
It's only from the Facebook
That's
Live.
okay. Oh, so
video.
exclusive.
So
Come on
listen.
live. Let's keep it moving.
So we moved on to what's going on out there.
What's going
so we
on
talked
out
about, the weird, well not the weird, but the current talking points, topics, news things, nationwide. Like for instance, Rachel Dolezal changed her name. First of all, it came out that she was on welfare, having trouble getting work, right? Apparently, she changed her name to what is it?
I can't even pronounce it. Okay, here we go.
Nkechi.
Nkechi.
Or Nikichi.
Wait, hold on. Let me find it again. Let me get okay. Nkechi.
Respected now.
Nkechi. Come on, get it out for me.
Thank you, India.
I'm trying to find it in my little notes. Keep going though. Let me just read it.
She's been correcting you all night.
I mean, that's my sister.
She's a one. I read somewhere that she claimed that somebody called her Rachel Luther Queen.
Yeah, that was because that was the one when your girl put her out there because a former colleague of hers was basically exposed Rachel, and Rachel thought she was the blackest thing in the school that she was teaching at the time, and everybody was knowing that, man, this lady thinks she's so black. Like she even used to tell people that, oh, it's hard out here for a light-skinned black woman. And it's like, what are you talking about, Rachel? You ain't black, dude. What's wrong? And and she said, well, people call me Rachel Luther Queen because I hold it down so hard. So yeah. She has problems.
So is she who you about to give some neck to? Because we got 8 minutes left in the show.
I was going to give her some neck at first, but here we go. Nkechi Amari Diallo. That's what she think her name is right now. Oh, that's what at least she changed her name to. Nkechi Amari Diallo. And you don't look like say it again for me, India. Nkechi. So I was right.
Yeah,
so
you gotta say what that to.
But when you look at Nkechi don't look like she don't like no freaking Nkechi. Also, and what's going on out there?
Like a Rachel.
She look like a freaking Rachel. Also, what's going on out there?
Or Rebecca.
Donald Trump is trying to tell people that Obama was wiretapping him. He was just tweeting it out, and there's no proof whatsoever. he's just running with it because he's mad that, of course, everybody loved good old Barry O more than Cheeto T. So we trying to get it twisted. The next thing up and what's going on out there is. I just got to shout out Chance the Rapper right quick. Chance the Rapper came at his governor head and was like, man, I'm trying, like, they cut funds for most of the schools and such. And Chance the Rapper said, no, we coming here to let you know, like, no, you got to put more into it. He's lending his celebrity to his city. You feel me? He met with Illinois Governor Bruce Rauner and he said, y'all gotta give some more money to my schools, give some more money to the community. So shouts out to him. And the fact that he bought out a freaking movie theater for Get Out so people could go see the movie Get Out. If y'all ain't seen Get Out yet, y'all gotta go see that Get Out, man. I think that's black people homework.
Yeah, I believe the True Love Movement talked about that on the show right before this one, both this week and last week. Gave the whole game away, man. Just told you all that. If you ain't seen it, don't listen to their show because they ruined it. They dissected it. came back with a whole nother concept. Like, oh, this is what it's really about.
Yeah, they made live videos for it, just in case y'all missed it too. They gave the whole movie. They was like, and I was like, for real?
But it's a very important movie. It's very important, people. Let's get to the neck, you dig?
Who
the person that's getting that neck this week has got to go to Meek Mill, you feel me? Meek Mill, dude, like I saw this video that dropped where he had this homeless man doing push-ups for $20. And you look at the video, the man, his hands is shaking, his arms is shaking, and he don't even think Meek Mill gonna give it to him. And in the video, they don't even show if he even gave the man the money. And I'm like, dude, what's with you? They got like, what, 600,000 homeless people in America right now on any given day, and you a rich person. There's no reason you should be, and then you gonna record it. There's no reason, I can't see how you could be a self-respecting individual, have any type of character, any type of integrity, to be doing crap like that and to try to push it like it's G, like it's real. You ain't real. You gave Nicki Minaj a LTD, a lost transmitted disease, because now she catching it from freaking Sheetha from Remy Ma, and it's like all this stuff is going on, and we looking at you like, what's wrong with you? You get this neck, your career, your face look like old dirty laundry, and your career smell like it. Get out of here. He look and smell like that laundry when you leave it in a wash machine, you feel me? You don't put it in the dryer, so then you smell, you got this weird little smell to it. Then you put it in the dryer and it dry out, and you be like, whoa, this stuff still smell like wetness and mildew. That's what Meek Mill career look like. That's what Meek Mill face look like, and that's how I feel about Meek Mill. Screw you, screw every piece of you, dude, and you need to get more respectful about how you conduct yourself. You a black man, dog. Act like it. Act like it with some respect. Put some respect in your life and your soul and in your character. Meek Mill get the neck. Meek Mill get the neck. Meek Mill get that neck.
I think what we just learned about Bats is that he don't do his laundry that often. He be leaving it in the washing machine until it gets mildewed. And I was like,
that's what I do.
That's what he do. All right, man. That's wild. So listen, we got 5 minutes left. I want to get into the Sankofa session. We have to do it. We said it was going to end every show with a Sankofa session. So we look back at somebody in our past. My girl Oshun, she wanted a segment. First of all, don't act like I'm forcing her to do it. She wanted a segment.
No, he's not forcing me to do it, but I told him if we ran out of time, it was going to be.
We got 4 minutes left, and you
okay,
wasting time.
I'm going to go ahead on and do it real fast. We're going to do Reverend Avery Alexander. Reverend Alexander, if a lot of people don't know, if you don't know, he was born in 1910 in Terrebonne Parish. A few years after that, after his father passed away, he moved to Orleans Parish and went to Gilbert Academy. He went to the theological seminary too. That's when he became a reverend. He got all his accolades and stuff like that. During the 60s, he marched with Dr. King. He was one of the forefronts and the forefathers of the civil rights movement in New Orleans. He marched in front of Woolworth. He was like, my people gonna sit at this counter. He made sure that public education in black schools were recognized as something that was important, that we had the arts. He was a dominant figure here in the city. Also, he has a statue of himself. If you ever go to the hospital right there on Canal and Galvez, what's that? University. There is like a huge 10-foot statue of him. That's the man who a lot of people thought was Martin Luther King, but it's not. It's definitely Reverend Alexander. Okay, thanks, Kyle. And a part of the Pontchartrain Expressway is also named after him. He's also known as the Crusader. So this one is for the great Reverend MisterBats Alexander.
All right, thank you, Oshun, for that Sankofa session. Malik was trying to say something about Gilbert. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
so
you can speak, man.
Yeah, you can talk.
You can talk.
Malik Bartholomew wants to put out that Reverend Alexander is a Dillard University grad, and he went to high school at Gilbert Academy.
All right, thanks, man.
You.
I swear you can't mention the name.
You.
You can't mention the name of no HBCU with them. They start acting like animals.
Yo, we need Malik on here.
We do need Malik on here.
I
knows
have plans for
everything.
Malik. In fact,
We need him
I
on
should
here.
give him the Sankofa session because this young lady here
Oh.
be BSing it. Yeah, I said it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you've
said
been
it on the
demoted.
radio. She's been demoted.
Oshun, what you saying?
What I'm gonna politely say to Darren Paul Cargill.
Who? Wait, what?
Oh, government name.
You hold 1 second. You don't say my government name on radio. You've
with
crossed
2
the
minutes,
line.
But 2 minutes left on the clock.
You don't have the whole 2 minutes now.
Oh, I got him.
You got a good 15 of those.
Okay.
15 seconds of those 2 minutes. Hey, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in to the MisterBelief radio show, you guys. I'm your homie, DC Paul. Don't get nothing on you. To my right.
I'm the one who has just been exiled from this radio station.
You're welcome.
Oshun.
To my left, homie.
It's your boy Martin Bats Bradford. Find me on all your social media platforms at MisterBats, spell at Mr. Out, and we hopping over your grandma fence.
To my far right.
I'm Madania Grace with One Social. I like this.
Yeah. Who we got in the booth over there? Oh my God, when I tell you she was all the way across the room and y'all still heard her, she got one hand on her hips and her knees been all the way to the back like them 7-year-old girls. She's standing there like she had a bus stop with a bus ticket. Okay. They don't know. I was giving them a nice visual for the 7-year-old girls with the blue lipstick. And who else we got in there? Kyle, you're not on the one or the two, brother.
You on the buttons and knobs.
But the Facebook Live people know that, man. Okay, so listen, yo, this is the end of the Misbelief Radio Show. Thank y'all for tuning in to WBOK. We'll be okay, and we'll see y'all next week.
We out here.
Hey, y'all.
This is one of the wonkiest, livest shows. Never turn one way. There's bitch on the radio. There's so much going on with this show today, bro.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Facebook Live, yo. Tune in to the Misbelief Radio Show or the Facebook Live, or catch us at www.WBOK1230am.com. Same time, same day, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday nights. And it's Miss Me and the Crew, just like every week. Hit me at TheMisbelief at gmail.com about advertising on the show. I'll wear your t-shirt. I'll talk about you on the radio and everything else.
Anybody else
We need some drink.
Yeah.
Cause y'all, if we get some drink in here, y'all gonna be real loud.
Yeah, we already have trouble. We already have trouble not saying
it's gonna be real
8 deadly words.
Robert Keith, great show. Evan Staunton, great show. A lot of people saying great show. You just give him mad love. Everyone will show you mad love.
Let me give you some of that love.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
Joseph. Now see, he used to look like Mario. Now he look like Wario. See, he got the mustache so easy.
It's me, Wario. I feel like I look like a retired LB Shore. But
oh man, LB Shore been eating.
Now you're holding cameras at WBOK.
All right, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. See y'all next week.
Don't get nothing on you.
Don't get nothing on you.